Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, and welcome to QuizzleMania 9. The biggest stars in the world are coming to Las Vegas, the showcase of the Immorons. Damn it! In 9 QuizzleManias, I got that right every time. The greatest spectacle in all of sports infotainment. I am Adam, inspiring as much loyalty as Julius Caesar Blampied, coming to you live from Londinium as 5 gladiators go roaming across an empire of ignorance with the hope of crossing the Rubicon, going from zero to Nero and walking away with the envy of Jupiter himself, the QuizzleMania trophy. Let's meet our legendary players. First up, the first ever QuizzleMania champion, Andy. Andy, how was winning the QuizzleMania trophy improved your life?
Well, I mean, my love life has improved significantly.
I can see.
Women have just been. I mean, obviously, I haven't been able to let them in, but they've been at my door, staying 6 feet away from me. So it's been an absolute. It's been an unbelievable pleasure. But as I've said to everyone, I won this when I was up against the likes of Ollie and Pete. So it was kind of like beating an apple and a banana. So it's not. I don't see it as an achievement exactly.
Go banana. All right, next up, he is the first special guest to become QuizzleMania champion. It is Boom Boom Brian Zane from Wrestling with Regret. Hello, sir. You are looking fantastic.
Thank you. And I just want to let everyone know, I know that right now, my beard and my chest hair have not connected yet, but I'm going to try and make it happen. So
bring those things together. So obviously, Brian Zane, you have the chance to become the first ever 2-time QuizzleMania champion. What will happen if you achieve that unprecedented accolade?
Speaking of unprecedented, Adam, I just want to talk about I'm the only champion of QuizzleMania to cross the 3-digit number in the final score. I hope to try and accomplish anything close to that again. Would be a miracle. But I know that everyone gave me a run for my money in those 2 weeks. So it's a tough field. So let's try and make it work.
We've had some statisticians running in the background. Obviously, Luke has the most accumulated points. He's been on the show the most. But we had someone working out the average points. You only appeared in 2 QuizzleManias. You had an average of 83. Shawn Ross Sapp appeared in 3 QuizzleManias with an average of 82.6.
Wow.
So let's see how that goes. I hope you have a wonderful game, my friend. Thank you so much for coming back.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, it is the first female QuizzleMania champion. It is the queen of the ring herself. Bow your knees, peasants. It's Alex. Welcome to the show.
Hello. So tonight I am known as Alexandria the Great because I'm going to Spartan kick these goons and cement my legacy on QuizzleMania.
Hells yes. So do you have any messages to those who one day dream of becoming QuizzleMania champion?
Work hard and it'll happen, maybe. Unless you're against me, and then you might not be champion.
That's right. Have an amazing game. Welcome back to the show. And finally, now obviously we're all dressing up here tonight. We've all put in a little bit of an effort, but I got a call earlier today from a very special guest, our last special guest to be introduced. And he said, do you mind if I go the full 9 yards? And I said, look, Shawn, I'm doing the leaf thing. I'm doing the tie thing. What have you got in mind? And he told me, and honestly, I couldn't believe it. I was a little jealous. I was a little upset, but I was just like, well, that's why we have you back. So please, welcome to the show. Like, putting in the effort from Fightful.com, it's Shawn Ross Sapp. Hi, Shawn.
You guys disgust me. This is embarrassing. The fact that you all would make a mockery of this. You asked, and you didn't ask. You begged me last week. Shawn, we got to have you back. Numbers are down. And as everybody knows, you do numbers, incredible numbers. And then you have the balls to come on here when Brian Zane's and say, he's got more points per. And you know what? I made the effort for you. Right? But I told you, I said, you know what? I can't help it that you plebs have sheets that are small enough to fit on you. The only thing that I own are California king size. So you can talk about all this horse shit points per game, because right now you're looking at the owner of the highest thread count on QuizzleMania. The highest thread count of all time. And I know everybody wanted to get a little peek at the Dong Lord SRS, but you're going to have to go behind the paywall for that.
Fighting words there from Shawn Ross Sapp. But of course, the fight is what tonight is all about. With the potential of becoming the greatest QuizzleMania champion of all time, he is your reigning, defending QuizzleMania champion. It's Luke.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
Hi, Luke. I'm really good, mate. 14 days. That is the all-important number in QuizzleMania. 14 days is how long Brian Zane held the title for. No, sorry. How long Andy held the title for. 14 days is how long Shawn Ross Sapp held the title for. 14 days is what Brian and Alex combined to make. But no one has ever held the title for 15 days. Will this be that day?
I don't want to let anyone down. And I'm looking to all of you watching this stream of QuizzleMania. I am the people's champion, and I intend to remain the people's champion. Or at the very least, not come last.
Yeah, don't come last. That would be awful. That's what Andy's for. That's why I brought him here.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, encouragement helps you, Luke. That's something that we've seen. I've thrown together a little something. It's not as impressive as your monster video, but I did manage to get someone to come on and sort of give you a few words of encouragement. So, I mean, people use the term Oscar winner these days, but I'll just over to you, Whoopi.
Luke, you're in danger.
Now, you can't just blurt it out like that. And quit moving around, will you? Because you're starting to make me dizzy. I'll just tell her in my own way.
Luke?
You in danger, girl.
I had a bit of free time there.
Those days off have been really well spent, Adam.
I'm getting to grips with Premiere. Who says I'm not? Right. Welcome back to the stream, everyone.
Very good.
Thanks, Shawn. Production value skyrocketing.
I think I've held it for 15 days because 1 week QuizzleMania was moved to the next day because of Black Wednesday.
Oh, crap. Oh, you're absolutely right. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for messing with my stats. We appreciate that.
That's like saying somebody today is like the longest reigning NWA tag team champions, but they haven't defended it in 3 months. That doesn't count.
Or it's like when if you lose the title on a taped episode of SmackDown that airs 3 days later.
Yeah.
Poor Christian.
I'm still rooting for you, Luke. I'll be doing everything to make you win.
Well, the Night of Champions begins now. The gladiators are ready. Good luck, everyone. May you make yourselves and everyone who cares about you proud. It's the price is shite. For anyone who has not seen QuizzleMania before, I mean, you must be very confused right now. But we start with the price is shite. I give you an item of terrible wrestling merch that you can buy from the internet. Our contestants give me an amount they would pay for it or they think it goes for in dollars. The closest without going over will get five points. So first up on the docket, it is a very special item. It's the Hollywood Hulk Hogan Passion Brawler. Look at him. God, he looks like he's stuffed full of horrible used tissues. Right, on to our wonderful super chats. As ever,
Adam,
yes.
Sorry, mate. Sorry to interrupt. Boxed.
Boxed.
Or
Ooh.
boxed. Okay.
Boxed.
Ooh.
That is important.
Got to
That
ask
is
these
always
questions.
As
Original
ever,
boxed.
I think original box, because this looks to me like a sort of product placement, like marketing photo. So I believe it is sealed. As ever, I will only be reading out your super chats of $5 or more because we'd love to finish before midnight. Myron Speed says, thanks for giving me something to look forward to when I wake up on a Thursday down under. Lukey Mania ending quicker than Kofi Mania. Hashtag transitional champ. Oh dear. Virgil Namoto says, legit don't know who to root for today, but slightly biased towards Alex and Brian. Sorry, Sean. Also, Raw sets are red, SmackDowns are blue. Don't be a jerk. Wrestlers are people too. Absolutely. And Soren Nord says, finally, the all-star QuizzleMania. So many questions for tonight. Are the Sainsbury's bags still on top of Randy's cupboards? Yes, they are.
There's an IKEA bag too.
Oh, it's made children. Was it laundry day at the Blampied Manor? No. And is it Jacques Rougeau? Always remember to jam that jam. Jam that jam, everyone.
Jam that jam.
Damn.
All right, we have to start with our champ. Luke, lead us through this promised land.
$79.99.
$79.99. Randall.
$53.69. Nice.
Nice. Sean Ross Sapp.
I also went with $79.99.
Ooh. Alex.
$48.
$48. Brian Zane.
I feel the biggest asshole because I always way overestimate this thing. I put $250. I was
50.
I hope not.
my dog.
What is he doing? Wearing a pair of Ravens shorts?
I mean, like, there might be a pair of Raven shorts in him. So this goes for, I mean, it's incredible. What champions? It's $80.
You know, I've accomplished a lot of things here on QuizzleMania. First place, all the goddamn time. I've never finished third place. I want that beautiful bronze. I mean, isn't that what Romans like treasured, was the bronze? What wasn't it? I don't know. I got a dinosaur here though, because I decided to go back even further in time.
The land before time.
Exactly.
Wow.
And people cannot boo me if I've got Littlefoot here, even though I'm kind of choking him right now. There we go, buddy.
That is
Next vintage.
I can
That's
tell.
worrying.
An original. Yeah. Oh shit.
Such sex. Jungle Book.
Oh, very nice.
Very good. Everyone rocking the Swish
I
merch
have
tonight.
some multivitamins.
Also vintage. He
All
bought
right.
them in 1992.
Everyone shut up. I'm in charge. Moving on to the next item. It is the Hollywood Hulk Hogan Funko Pop. Before you ask, Luke, completely boxed, sealed, mint condition.
But Luke buys these.
No, I fucking don't.
I thought you had some Funko Pops.
I have one that Ollie Davis bought for me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I thought it was the sort of thing you might have in your room.
I got one for free. I don't own Funko Pops plural. I got one for free in a box.
I got this little guy.
Oh, that's an amazing Funko Pop.
Hey, well, Marvin the Martian.
That makes me very angry. All right.
Where's the kaboo?
Grace Lester says, how are Adam's plans to marry Keith Lee going? Slow and steady, but I will win that race. The Mighty Mighty Corn says there are more Sapp fans here than there are at a maple syrup festival. He's just so damn nice. Kill Sapp, kill with kindness. P.S. Alex is cool too. Sorry, Brian. And the Hound 316 says, hello, everyone. Although I'm already 30, I'm training to wrestle. Work for DDP. Can you think of anyone who started 30 plus to make me feel better about my chances? Oh, well, DDP.
I think Batista did too. I think he was right around 30.
Yeah.
How old was DDP? Was DDP 36?
He was like 35, yeah.
35.
That's insane. Right. The Hulk Hogan Funko Pop reverse order this time, which is Brian, starting with you.
Yeah. If I go conservative here, I said 70.
70. Alex, Queen of the Ring.
30.
30. Sean Ross Sapp.
I feel like there's some trickery involved, so I went with 110.99.
110.99. Randall.
I did go for $29.99, but then I went $34.99 instead.
$34.99
but then I went $34.99 instead.
$34.99. And Luke.
Funko Pops are like they're fucking everywhere. $14.99. If it's any more than that, it's a goddamn ripoff. We will be like, when the world ends, that will be currency. We will be swapping Funko Pops for goods and services.
They're like cockroaches. They will survive. The Hollywood Hulk Hogan Funko Pop. It's incredibly limited edition. It goes for $275.
Damn. Fucked.
Oh no.
Why is that a limited edition?
I gotta clear my Wednesday schedule again. What's going on?
Wow.
What was it we said last week, Adam? You can't put a price on racism.
You can't. You can't. And next up is the, continuing a theme, Hollywood Hulk Hogan keychain.
Oh God.
So you can show everyone you work with how much you like Terry Bollea. Ref Waddle 1992 says, thanks again for the weekly entertainment. Keeps me going at my essential job. Anyone but Shawn. Support Wrestle Talk, support W3, and jam that jam. Guys, Jobber.jj496, Ollie Davis #1 fan TM says, jam that jam, jam that jam. This is the big one. This is the greatest quiz show. Bro. You can do it. Quote the Raven. Luke Owen is the best at QuizzleMania. And Cliff B, the Space Machine, says, this episode's subtitle is how Adam would have booked QuizzleMania babyface Luke Owen's burial. Have fun, everyone. Jam that jam. Righto. Luke, proof that there's no golden shovel here. You've got this. How much?
Again, with the exact same answer as my previous round, $14.99.
$14.99. Randy.
$7.99.
$7.99. Sean.
I'm going $16.99. I don't know how in demand those are, how much they were produced.
$16.99. Alex.
$70.
Jesus.
Hot damn.
Okay. Slow down there. All right. I got the same one as Andy over there. $7.99.
As the other.
I can't even do the bait and switch. You're well off, Alex. This will set you back. Oh, I hate it. I hate this.
Oh, really?
$17.
No way.
God damn it.
Oh.
Dang it.
Oh, no.
No way.
It's because you put in so much effort with your costume.
I know.
You really want it.
Come
this
on.
week. Oh no! All right.
Like I'm pretty sure you could have found like at least 6 other price points for that on the internet. You could have just switched it out last minute.
The lowest, genuinely the lowest that someone's going to pay for that. Next up, this acrylic painting of Hollywood.
Oh, come on.
It depends how much this person thinks they're going to ask.
Now, hang on. I have a question.
Yes.
Is that a print or is it like on canvas? Like, what's the medium?
That's on canvas. That's an original, not replicated. It's drawn by someone who either cares about Hollywood Hulk Hogan or hates Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Difficult to tell at this point.
Good question.
Follow-up question.
Yes,
question.
mate.
Was it drawn by Vince Russo?
Let me check. No, it was not.
Okay, right. I'm going to take down my estimate then.
It looks like
Also, a
something
great
George
question.
W. Bush would have painted on his ranch.
I was just about to say it's not a George W. Bush original either. All right, Ace Reborn says predictions: first place Sean, second place Brian, third place Alex, fourth place Luke, and fifth place Andy. Jam that jam.
Yeah, that's pretty fair enough.
The Flying V says
My
marmalade
pen's
that
not working.
marmalade, comrades.
That marmalade.
Marmalade that marmalade. Dawood Missouri says, rest in power, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter. DAH Train 24 says, Carino has me displaced. Monday will be my 40th, and I just found out that I got an apartment I really wanted. Celebrating with the boys by jamming that jam. Hashtag lovely jam with the boys and girl. Right. So first up on the docket, let's go with Brian. Brian,
All right,
how
good
much would
guess.
you pay?
I would pay $35 for that.
Shade, the shade of it all.
It was well shaded, at least. So
$80.
80 big ones. Sean,
I originally had $99.99, but I think $149.99. I think somebody, if it's on canvas and they actually did it, I think they would probably at least put that into 3 figures.
Randy,
Well, I look like a knob. So I think this is one of those things that someone's like put up on eBay that they've done themselves and they really fancy themselves an artist. So I've gone 369.69, double nice.
I like the way you do business.
Nice. And Luke?
Canvas for me too. I've gone for $160.
160. I was sweating bullets until that last bid because it's 160.
Amazing.
Shawn and Luke, come on. Let's see it.
I dropped my head thing.
Talk like a champion, damn it.
Oh, sorry. Yay, me.
Yay, you. Right. Oh, this is pleasing. Right. Final. Does anyone want to guess the subject of this bit of merch?
Ed Leslie.
It is not Ed Leslie. It is, of course, a unboxed action figure of Horace Hogan.
What is Horace?
Yes.
Horace Hogan, who I believe is his nephew or cousin. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So it's an unboxed Horace Hogan figure.
Unboxed.
Athena Raymond. Oh, yes, please, SRS.
Okay, is this made by WWE or was this a WCW figure? I can't really tell.
This is a WCW figure, I believe.
Huh.
Athena Raymond says, "Hi guys, thank you again so much. Can I get a shout out for my
Come on,
birthday?"
Alex or Brian, we need to win one of these.
All right, mate. Just interrupting the middle of a birthday shout out. Thanks for pledging, Athena. Fucking hell. Always nice to have a fan.
Wait.
And a shout out.
Got delay. I started speaking before you.
What? Restart your stream. You're mental. And a shout out for all essential workers such as veterinarians, grocery store employees, and everyone else. Big birthday shout out to you, Athena, and a huge shout out for all essential workers. Obviously, like what you guys do is incredible. It puts us sitting here in our towels to absolute shame. Well, not Shawn, of course. And Dylan from Cork says, "Hello again." Excuse you, Shawn. Excuse you, Shawn.
I got it.
Dylan from Cork says, "Hello again, guys. No Aisling tonight as she's working. P.S. She has attempted to become a $25 backer this month. But as we share an account, I think my name has come up twice. So for the second pledge, you can thank her instead of me. We'll sort it properly for next month." All right. Horace Hogan. Luke, how much would you pay?
Okay, so I once paid £45 for a WCW Raven figure unboxed. So using that as my starting base, where they were quite common, I'm going to say this one is worth more and is worth $85.
$85 for Horace Hogan. Randy.
$23.47.
$23.47. Shawn.
I'm going with $99.99 because I'd never heard of that figure.
$99.99. Alex.
$35.
35. And Brian.
I'm gonna need about $350.
Just to double check, is that $350?
No.
Okay.
$3.50. That's what I got.
That's more than fair. Too much, if anything. Well, here we are again. This Horace Hogan figure is worth $125.
It's not worth.
It's
not worth that.
It is.
Come on.
It is. Literally, there's only one listing of it.
That is not worth that.
There's one listing of it on eBay. .com, not even .co.uk.
Someone did that as a joke. Someone did it as a rib, and somebody couldn't believe it bought it.
They're not going to get that amount of money for that figure.
Well, at least I'm still in third place, technically.
Unless they got it from the Titanic. I don't know.
You say that, Shawn, but I did once pay like £35-40 for a Raven figure.
True.
So like there will be someone out there. There'll be the biggest Horace Hogan fan.
Yeah.
Luke, I really thought you were going to tie it up there until Shawn said a horrible thing. Anyway, never mind the scores after the first round. Oh, okay. So in joint third, it is Brian, Andy, and Alex.
I'll take joint third.
In second place on 10 points is Luke Owen. In first place with 20, though, it's Shawn Ross Sapp.
Me?
Welcome back to the show. Oh, no. Right. Well, I've got a terrible feeling that divides are going to deepen because it's a trivia week this week. It's pay-per-view.
Okay.
Adam, has anyone ever had 0 after the first 2 rounds?
Not after the first 2.
There's about to be.
Okay.
Right, so for you who have not paid pay-per-view before, the way it goes is this. There are 5 questions. Each one, the answer to it is a pay-per-view. I'm going to give you 5 clues, all of the matches, starting with the most obscure and ending with the least obscure. It's a buzz-in type of round, so only one person is getting the point. Your buzzers are your own names. Please test your buzzers in 3, 2, 1.
Horatio.
Lovely. So yes, if you buzz in on the first match, that will get you 5 points. The next one, 4, 3, 2, and if you get it on the main event alone, it's just 1 point. But hey, every point counts. Every point counts. Right. So, are you all ready for this?
Come on, Luke.
Luke. All right, here we go. Can you get the pay-per-view from this? Al Snow versus
Luke.
Hardcore Holly. Oh, I heard Luke first.
Backlash 1999.
My boy. Coming home. Very good. All right, 5 points to Luke. Ooh.
I was gonna go something else.
Feeling better. The Ministry versus the Brood was next. Triple H versus X-Pac. Mankind versus Big Show Boiler Room Brawl. Absolute
Should I
classic.
go away for just 20 minutes?
You've got this, Andy. You've got this. But also, please make sure that Luke wins. All right, next up. Molly Holly versus Ivory. And then a silence. Molly Holly versus Ivory. Carter Bamelli says, can't watch live tonight, but can't wait for when I get home. Adam, please rebook the beginning of the 24/7 title. Does anyone like me to move on? I'm going to move on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The next match is Shawn Michaels versus Batista.
Ooh.
Alex. Is that Armageddon 2003?
Yeah, it's Armageddon 2003. Welcome to the scoreboard. 4 points for Alex. The other matches on that card were Chris Jericho and Christian versus Lita and Trish. Nothing wrong with that today. Randy Orton versus RVD and Triple H versus Goldberg versus Kane. All right, the next pay-per-view. Can you get it from this? Nails versus Virgil.
Shawn. Damn.
The floor is yours.
Hesitation, -5.
Was it SummerSlam 92?
Yeah, it was. I
just listened to the Pritchard show about nails.
Oh, balls. Yes, it
Right,
was indeed. Rick Martel versus Shawn Michaels was next. Undertaker versus Kamala. Ultimate Warrior versus Randy Savage, and Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog. All right, next up. Can you guess the pay-per-view from Kane versus Finlay? Kane versus Finlay. Thunder Dave just giving us $10. Thanks, Thunder Dave. And Dylan from Cork says also, let's go, Luke.
Thanks, mate.
God, this period of time is just like a dead zone to me.
I put a year in mind.
I have a year, but I
have a ballpark in a year.
It could be one of them.
All right, next up. I'm going to move on. Everyone happy with that? 3, 2, 1.
Luke. SummerSlam 2006.
No.
Damn. Shawn. SummerSlam 2007.
Fuck.
God damn it.
It was down to those two.
Oh, no.
Dang it.
Oh, no. Luke, you gave it to him. And also in my face when I was so happy that you said the word SummerSlam. Damn it. So the next one was going to be John Morrison versus CM Punk, Rey Mysterio versus Chavo Guerrero, Batista versus the Great Khali, ended in a DQ, gotta fucking love 2007, and John Cena versus Edge. Of course. Right.
It's good that you all are wearing your adult diapers considering you're all shitting.
Wow.
You know, this actually doubles as not just,
I will poo this toga just to spite you. Right, can
Yeah.
you work it out from this? Curtis Axel versus R-Truth.
Oh God,
Good God.
That was
Yes.
never on pay-per-view.
that's no one paid to
was.
see
No
that
way.
match.
It was on
That
pay-per-view.
sounds
No way.
pre-show.
Stop making things up.
No. This is on pay-per-view, my friends.
Cruel universe
Ma-
mode prank.
Main card and everything. Immolation 42
Wow,
says,
that
hopefully this
episode.
quiz will be heavy on trivia and light on nipples, so Luke will lose and someone entertaining will get the trophy back. Someone paid $10 to say that.
Wow. Also, thank you for your money.
Oh.
It keeps
Oh
me
my
it keeps
God.
me employed.
Right. Moving on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy.
Fastlane 2016.
Incorrect. Alberto Del Rio versus RVD.
Luke. Battleground 2015.
No.
Fuck.
Sean,
Sean.
Battleground 2013.
Fuck you, Sean. Fuck you, Sean.
Oh.
Luke is my John Stockton. I just don't want to be Karl Malone.
It's
all don't know
massive
who that is.
heel. CM Punk versus Ryback, Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus The Shield, Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan, one of the worst main events in WWE history. Oh no. Okay, so that is the end of
This
Pay
bores me.
Per View.
The pressure. The thing is, the pressure's kind of off because now this has happened. I don't even. There was no chance of me winning before, but now there's really no chance of me winning.
You can
So
all
I'm just
win.
gonna sit here.
You can all still win somehow. Come on, Luke. God damn it, SRF. You're the right. The scores.
I'm dying.
The scores are in joint 4th place with 0 points. Brian Zane and Andy Datson. In 3rd place with 4 points, Alex Queen of the Ring. In 2nd place with 15, it's Luke Owen. In 1st place with 34
Come on.
undeserved points, Sean Ross Sapp. All right, now, look, this is a difficult start for everybody, but we can get through this together. Come on, I believe in you all. The next round is a new round. Everyone loves those. And this round is called Name That Jam.
Oh, wonderful!
I'm so glad I was here for the beginning of that. Oh man!
And you'll be here for the end of it. So,
I was worried about this because you liked this one last week.
with Name That Jam, I'm going to give you the title of someone's theme music, their official track title. You got to tell me simply, write it down, which superstar that belongs to. If you get it right, that's 3 points. All sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All sound good. All right. So the first ever question in Name That Jam. The track title is I Won't Do What You Tell Me. Which superstar does that belong to? Anakin JMT says, Brian, I appreciate you more when you said you had Asperger's, or was it ADD, as I have Asperger's and ADHD. Thank you for your videos. I'm rooting for you and the Dong Lord Sean to tie and beat those Brits.
Not happening. Not happening.
You've got this. You've all got this. Azo Smith says, what's your favorite WWE women's match? For me, nothing touches Banks versus Bayley in Brooklyn, although TakeOver Respect comes a close second. I actually, I think I prefer TakeOver Respect, just because Sasha made a young girl cry, which is just the most amazing, wonderful thing. How about you all?
Only because I just recently reviewed it. I'm going to go with Banks versus Becky Lynch from NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, which is a real sleeper match. It's really good. A lot of people mention it on it. It's a great match.
What was the question?
It was your favorite WWE women's match.
I really liked Lynch and Charlotte in Evolution, but I mean, my frame of reference, I don't remember those TakeOver matches in particular. Bayley Sasha in Brooklyn is the one that I remember a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd say
Asuka versus Nikki Cross what is it? The Last Women Standing?
Yeah,
That was
the
a good
first one.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
I'd say Becky and
Asuka the Moon was
Charlotte.
great.
If people want one to go back and look, though, Medusa and Bull Nakano the night after Mania in
Oh,
'95 was awesome.
That was
Absolutely.
good.
All right. So I won't do what you tell me. Let's start with Brian. Who have you got for this?
I don't know why. This seems like I think this may be the original name for Stone Cold's theme. Like the
Stone Cold Steve Austin. All right. Alex?
Stone Cold Steve Austin, the blueprint.
Oh, thank God! If you said that, I'm good. Okay.
Sean?
That's what I'm thinking too, Brian.
It's Stone Cold.
Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold. Andy? Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Luke?
Oh, thank God, because I also went for Steve Austin.
Oh, amazing. A clean sweep. Everyone is on the scoreboard. It is, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right.
He had 2 tracks, that and Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Just a little factoid.
Right. Stepping down the road.
Next up, he's Madar. He's Madar. Anon Mouse says, I met Adam Blampied before WrestleMania 33 and he held my WWF title. So I tell everyone he's my BFF now. Please confirm. Can confirm. And Anakim JMT says, I'm skipping Last of Us Part 2 State of Play for this. Hashtag jelly that jelly. Oh, I have somewhere else to go. I just realized. Trent Gaspard says, greetings from Louisiana. Don't let this distract you from the fact that Titus O'Neil is a great father who loves his kids. Also, jam that jam. And Zachary Lang says, all hail QuizzleMania and Plumpy, the second best Adam in wrestling YouTube. Can't even argue with that. Can't even and won't. All right. He's Madar. Luke, let's start with you, please. Who have you got?
Okay. I mean, so one of my favorite 90s acts of all time is Bewitched with, and I love the line, I fight like me dar, and I look like him too. So I figured it's Hornswoggle because he had a dad, and it's probably not Sheamus.
He did have a dad. God bless him. Randy?
So I thought, okay, well, it's either Finlay, Sheamus, Becky Lynch, or Hornswoggle. And I thought it sounds very folky, so I've gone for Hornswoggle as well.
Hornswoggle as well. Sean Ross Sapp.
Swoggle.
Swoggle. Alex Queen of the Ring.
Hornswoggle.
Swoggle. And Brian Zane.
I put Finlay because I'm pretty sure he came out to that theme too occasionally.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's a very good. I mean, so according to the Wikipedia page, this is the exclusive property of Hornswoggle.
Damn.
So I'm gonna have to give shenanigans indeed.
Yeah, that points per game average is declining right now.
Fuck you, Sean.
What's going on, man?
Oh, so happy to see you all
Well, if
back.
we're getting technical, Brian, I'm pretty sure Curtis Axel and R-Truth did also have a match at whatever I said it was.
Yeah.
You all be quiet. Ultimate is the next one. Who had a track called Ultimate? K2KYD says, I missed Alex and SRS. Sorry, Brian. My heart can't choose who to root for most. Just a tribute, CC. Sean Ross Sapp hasn't dressed up, and that's a bit Sean Ross crap. He seems an unpleasant Sean Ross chap. Pack it in, lads. That's a Sean Ross rap. Hated that.
It's funny because when his mom sees me, she's going to go to the bedroom and take a Sean Ross fap to the Dong Lord.
Jesus.
All right, let's just take some time out there. Dylan Russell says...
Into the boo-boo box with you.
Dylan Russell says, this is a very odd super chat. Why does Alex do that with her hands? Genuinely curious. I'm not sure. Oh, that! Yeah.
This?
She's voguing.
Voguing, yeah. Just
It's
killing myself,
Cleopatra-esque, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cleopatra was Egyptian, not Greek.
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
All right, Sean.
Gotta
Oh,
let your
God,
body
he's
move to
moved.
the music.
Right.
Right.
What about Tutankhamun?
Brian, who you got, my friend?
We'll go with Ken Shamrock.
Ultimate Fighting Champion, Ken Shamrock. Queen.
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior of Ultimate Destiny, Sean Ross Sapp.
Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock. Randall.
Oh, wow. Ultimate Warrior. I just thought it was too obvious, but clearly not.
Ultimate Warrior, and Shamrock question mark.
Well, because I
Interesting.
originally wrote Warrior and then crossed it out, and then I was like, and then I suddenly thought, I was like, wasn't that on a CD at some point?
Split right down the middle. Ken Shamrock. Very nice. So that is
What was
Brian.
Warriors one called?
I don't know. We'll find out later in a future episode of Name
just called
That
Warrior.
Jam. All right, so it was Andy and Alex that went for Ultimate Warrior, so no points there, I'm afraid. Guys, let's get rid of Kenny. And fine, next up, it is Watch Me Shine. Watch Me Shine. Anakin JMT says, Shawn, you should have worn a toga, especially for List and your boy. I can only imagine Jimmy's face. And Sam Mark Harrison says, it's mine and the wife's 14th wedding anniversary today. We're spending it watching this great show. Can't help but read that as sarcastic. And Freddie Arredondo says, I am here for Queen Alex. I bow to the Queen. Love this every Wednesday. Thank all of you. Brett Classic says, what a lovely time with the champions. With all these Greek heroes, I wonder if Icarus's tattoo will make its triumphant return. Don't forget to marmalade that marmalade. Thanks to you all. Wonderful. All right, so let's start
Adam?
with you. Yes, Andrew.
Is my whenever I talk, you don't respond for a while. Is it lagging or is it bad connection or is my something happening?
From my end, you seem to have a bad connection, Andy, because you're very fuzzy and you're very stop and starty. So
I'll turn off some Wi-Fi somewhere else if I can once I've done my thing.
You've got to close all those Wikipedia tabs, mate.
Turn off your spyware.
All right, Luke, let's start with you.
Right, so again, thinking logically here, Bianca Belair question mark, because she's got like spangly stuff on her thing, and she's like, watch me be good, right? She's like, watch me be great.
I can't hear any more of that, Randy.
I think it is Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair. I think you've written, I generally can't see because of your potato computer. Shawn Ross Sapp.
I have Bianca Belair, but I'm not too sure about that.
Alex.
Bianca Belair.
Brian.
Well, give me partial credit. I picked a lady. I wrote Kelly. I don't know. I was shooting dark. That's all it was.
Everyone but Brian collect some points because it is, of course, the EST of NXT. Now, Monday Night Raw, unfortunately, it's Bianca Belair. All right, next up. End of Days. End of Days. Donovan Stapp says, here's some money specifically for SRS and his sheets. Cheers from Tennessee. OA96 says, can't wait for season 2 of the Big Show when Show turns heel for no reason and choke slams his youngest through the coffee table. Thank you, everyone. Michael Robinson says, if SRS wasn't proud, then he couldn't be powerful. Go SRS. Thunder Dave has given us some more money. Thank you, Thunder Dave. Jake Frazier says, I love this show. My favorite QuizzleMania episode is any of the ones without Shawn. And Will Haight says SRS is back to #heel, which is fitting because never forget he and Dolph Ziggler have the same voice. You've got this, Dolph Jr. It should have been you. Damn, that is a fairly dense amount of shade. Any response to that, Shawn?
No, it all is pretty accurate actually. So
we'll start with you. What have you got?
Baron Corbin, I think.
Baron Corbin. Randy.
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. Luke.
Gotta be right. Baron Corbin.
Alex Queen of the Ring.
Baron Corbin.
And Brian.
I have Baron Corbin.
Well, you fell into my King Corbin trap. It is the Core.
No!
I'll be around a day.
No one remembers the Core.
I'll be around a days. Baron Corbin's is I Bring the Darkness. Open brackets, end of days, close brackets.
Oh, what? I forgot about Heath's hair.
The Core.
Fuck all of you two. All right. That one, to be fair, was just for me. All right, next up. You couldn't all be doing too well at this. Recognition. Recognition. Let's see. Michael Davies says, long-time Blomp fan, WT my dream job, and I'm working the best I can to get there. How does the Mania 1 went to 35 stack up against the others? Upper Luke? Is that that's a whole load of words. How does the Mania 1 went to 35 stack up against others? Upper Luke?
I'm afraid I do not follow. I'm very sorry.
No, that's fair. And Nomeo8 says, got to root for Luke to retain. You got this, bro. Believe in Wrestle Talk. Also, thoughts and prayers to the family of Shad and Hannah Kimura. RIP, of course. Aaron Simon says, not going to lie, this is a huge help distracting me from the pain of my ankle surgery recovery. Go SRS. Let's start with Brian Zane.
First shot in the dark here is going to go Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews. Alex.
That's Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair. Shawn.
I feel a lot more confident in my answer now. Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair.
You're welcome.
Randall.
This is going to be good. Woo! Charlotte Flair.
Woo indeed. Luke.
I've also gone for Charlotte Flair. Woo!
Obligatory woo. Very good, everyone. Well, almost everyone. Charlotte, very good. You were looking for cruise control there, Brian. Genuinely,
I don't know. I don't know what these names are. Like anything after Volume 5, it's Dead Space to me. I don't know.
To be fair, Apollo Crews has one of the low-key best entrance themes in all of wrestling. I absolutely love that track.
Just a terrible name.
Hey, his name's Apollo. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah.
All right. Dum da da dum 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 da da dum. Hellfire. Hellfire. Riptide 9998 says, hoping Ollie pulls a Hogan at WrestleMania 9 and walks away with the title. P.S. Adam, your voice is like butter. Ever thought about reading Luke's book on tape? Oh, well, we'll talk about that. I'll send you my rates, Luke. Roger Acevedo says, Luke, I appreciate your heart's tattoo and let's go, SRS. That Poet Perry says, SRS pre-match promo was fire. Heel for the steel. Jelly that damn jelly. And Flybird78 says, roses are red. Jam that jam. May Young once give birth to a hand. Delightful. All right. So, Luke, who have you got?
Sorry, I was just doing it because I'd imagine we're not going to get to do the Artist Collective, but I've gone for Kane, so I've drawn a picture of him choke slamming the Undertaker into a coffin.
That's delightful. It's so sweet. Randy?
That's gotta be Sheamus, I think.
Sheamus. Shawn Ross Sapp?
I had Kane, and then I remembered it was Sheamus's theme that he picked up. Yeah.
Sheamus, says Alex. And Kane says Ryan. So that is 3 points for Shawn, Andy, and Alex. Because, of course, it is. Boom! There he is. Dun, 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 dun. Fella.
His songs are all about lemons and stuff. And lobsters. Like nothing about hellfire.
It's a shameful thing, lobster head. All right. Goodbye, Sheamus. The next one up is Southern Proud.
Mother.
Iron Spine 481 says, let's go, Zane. Jam that jam, everyone. Lucas Costa says, let's go, Brian. Brazil is on your side once again. And Tim.
Well, I apologize to the people of Brazil.
Tim Amaranth says, just a friendly reminder, Jerry Mercury kissed a ladder on the rungs. Damn, man. Damn. Athena Raymond says...
That's nice. I like that's great.
Athena Raymond says, go Brian Zane, hashtag jam that jam. Bryant Heat says, what was better, Hangman's horse spot or Matt's 100-yard Northern Lights? Horse for me, all day long. That was so amazing. And finally, Chris Rain says, here for SRS, ready to see him reclaim his title. Jam that jam, everyone. All right. Brian, who have you got?
Jamie Noble, boy.
Jamie Noble. Alex, Queen of the Ring.
At first, I said Hillbilly Jim, but I think it's the Revival.
The Revival. Shawn Ross Sapp.
I turned to a new page and it had a name from an old game, William Regal. It is not him. It's the Revival.
It's the Revival, says Shawn. Absolutely. Randy.
So yeah.
So yeah.
Revival.
Luke.
I've also done for Say Yeah, the Revival. I've even drawn them doing the little finger things that they do when they walk to the ring.
Say yeah! It is, of course, the Revolt, formerly known as the Revival. Look how happy they are. Look at Pete on the left there. Lovely. All right, next up, True Love.
All right.
True Love.
Oh.
Abhinav Tirumala, I hope I got your name right, and I'm sorry if I didn't, says best and worst finishers in WWE from all. I'm going to say worst finisher. Well, he doesn't really do it because he's not a wrestler anymore, but Brian Saxton's was easily the worst I've ever seen. And best, I'm going to say Brock's still. Like the F5 does it for me. How about you, Luke?
Worst finisher. It's what MVP used to do, was it the Playmaker thing?
Oh yeah, where
He still does it. He still does it.
That was a bad move.
He smashes himself in the leg.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I mean, yeah, like I would have said the F5, like you, but then like Wardlow has sort of leveled it up a little bit with his F10, where he also just like launches you at the same time, and it's quite wonderful to watch.
Andy, best and worst.
Sorry, what was the question?
Finishers.
Best and worst
Fix your
finishers in
connection.
WWE.
Worst finishers. Worst finisher. Starship Pain is rubbish.
That's true.
And best finisher, The Last Ride.
Fair. Shawn Ross Sapp.
I'm a good old-fashioned DDT guy. So up until like about a month ago, I would say it was Moxley's DDT. I don't like the rear view.
Fair. Brian.
I'm gonna say my favorite. Probably like I don't know. Favorite old school ones is just regular DDT. Least favorite probably Byron Saxton's, whatever the hell that is.
The End of Days. Oh no, sorry, Byron Saxton's. I think you said Baron Corbin's. And Alex.
Worst probably might be MVPs. But best is the Eclipse by Ember Moon.
That's the right answer right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Good
the right answer.
That's a good one.
I'm also really, really happy that no one said the Bailey to belly, because I will defend that move until my dying day.
Me too.
Transitional move. Come on, Luke.
Oh.
Luke, it's a transitional move.
I stand that move.
Is it because she does this beforehand?
Yes, it's
Is that
all
what-
in the hair tightening. That makes it powerful.
Right, Luke, you've been wrong about that, so why don't you be wrong about this?
I have sung this song. There is a video of me online doing it. It's Micah Maria Kanellis.
Micah Maria Kanellis. Randy.
See, I thought this as well, but I thought that was called something like The Greatest Love.
What have you written down?
But Kanellis.
Oh, Kanellis,
the
right.
Kanellis eye.
Mike and Maria, and they credited Billy Corgan for inspiring them to pick up that theme.
Alex?
I sang this with my best friend Kayla, Evolution, holding hands. It's Mike and Maria Kanellis.
Very nice. And Brian?
The Canelli, Mike and Maria.
Very, very good. It's an absolute banger. I'm burning up in your love. Right.
He should have won.
Yeah.
He should have won the
Right.
WWE Championship just because of that song.
Genuinely,
Wait,
like,
so good.
it's a glorious domination beater. I truly believe that.
I've got a new
And
pen, Adam, just for you.
thanks. Hopefully that'll fix your fucking connection. Right. Next up, it is Loyalty is Everything. And so CM Balor says Luke section. John Nopick says Blampied. Always a pleasure seeing you on YouTube. QuizzleMania has become my favorite guilty pleasure. Why guilty? And for today, I bow to the Queen. Alex for the win. Keith below says Adam has set the stage for Luke to be boinked so hard this video will end up on Pornhub afterwards. Pornhub? Do you mean? Never mind. And hashtag jam that jam. And Simon Gand says the inner circle entrance in the Stadium Stampede reminded me of the purple cobras from Dodgeball. Boom, boom. Lovely. Right. So, Alex, you seemed to almost roll your eyes with how easy this was. So let's start with you.
This is Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler. Righto. Let's go to Brian next.
Fuck got me. I don't know. I was just guessing the alternate title, like, because the Usos theme, it's like too obvious to call it Day One ish. So it's like I don't know these names, man. I don't know these fucking names.
Usos. Shawn Ross Sapp.
I feel like I should get credit for this. I had the Horsewomen, who also, I'm pretty sure, use that theme.
Randy.
No, they don't. It's only Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler and Luke.
I feel so much better because I crossed out the Usos and wrote Shayna.
What?
I thought it was them too at first.
It is, of course, Shayna Baszler. So
Banging.
Same
Shane.
wavelength.
don't know if I should give Shawn the points on that one.
They
Maybe
use
I
it.
shouldn't.
They use it.
All right. So the final scores after that round. Well, everyone's got a whole bunch of points now, which is a fantastic thing. In 5th place with 12, it's Brian Zane. In 4th place with 24, it's Andy Datson. In 3rd place with 28, it's Alex, Queen of the Ring. In 2nd place with 39, it's Luke Owen. In 1st place with 58, it's Shawn Ross.
Christ alive.
Am I allowed to like take a break for a couple of rounds and just
You might
like
as well.
All right.
Wow.
Thankfully, we are entering into territory where Shawn Ross Sapp is historically not very good. It's whose nips are these?
Oh shit! Yes, we're in my wheelhouse now. I'm coming back, son.
Oh, Brian.
That's it, Brian. This is me and you, man.
Let's close these gaps. Come on, boys. All right. I've realized I've made
nip right now.
I've realized I've made the first one very easy though. Whose nips are these?
Jesus.
This is going to end up on Pornhub. Alex Swanson says, it's hard to tell if you pale Brits are even wearing shirts. Fuck yourself. P.S. Ollie's going to win with the Quizzy in the Bank PPS Go SRS. Love a good heel. Brandon Rayner just gave us $100. Holy hell. And no message, but thank you, Brandon. And Justin Calloway, $5. Zach Ryan, I paid my $5 for a good show. Does this get me past SRS's paywall or what? We'll privately send you our login. Don't worry about it. Ellen the Fox says, Roses of Reds, jam that jam. Don't ever forget, Titus O'Neil kisses son on the lips. That's not a rhyme. That's not a rhyme.
I remember the first time I've heard that today. Like,
I've been
that jam's
trying to phase it
overtaken Titus O'Neil.
I've been editing them out. I only wrote that one because it made no sense and caught me by surprise. Right. Whose nips are these? Shawn.
The man.
Randy.
Yeah, I've gone Big Daddy Mabel Viscera V.
Big Daddy Mabel Viscera V. Luke.
Oh, sorry. Viscera Big Daddy B.
Viscera Big Daddy V. And finally, Alex.
Viscera. I thought I spelled it wrong, but Viscera.
I think you got it fine. Yes, of course.
And also, finally me. Finally me. I also say Viscera Big Daddy B. Don't fucking leave me out of this one. This is my category, Adam. Come on.
I don't know why I just assumed that you just got it right already.
He needs the momentum. It's important.
Sorry, Brian. My heartfelt apologies. Those are Big Daddy V's nips. Bonus Matt Stryker there on the left. There he is.
Do you want a fun thing about Viscera?
Yes.
Games Master magazine in sort of like 2001 had a preview of I think it was SmackDown 2, and their front cover was Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Kane, and Viscera. And to this day, no one knows why Viscera was on the cover, and no one can explain why he was a part of that foursome.
That is really weird. All right, let me just update the scores. I'm running out of places on my score sheet. All right, so next up, whose nips are these? All right, Ribimus Prime says, Adam and Luke about to give us an impromptu whose nips are these. Very good. Gabriel Reyes, in the words of Caruso, this could be the greatest QuizzleMania ever. Glad to see you all back. I wish you all the best, but rooting for Zane. Josh Kirch says, next week, get JD from NY. Bogdan Nikulse Sampetrian. I'm so sorry if I butchered that name. Guys, can't describe how happy I am to be watching QuizzleMania during my birthday. And hell yeah, you got Togas. Huge fan. Jam that jam. Happy birthday, sir. And your paranoia says, a cool idea for a challenge would be guess that lyric from a wrestler's song, kind of like the pay-per-view matches. And if no one can guess it, say another line. Not a bad idea. So whose nips are these? Let's start with you, Brian, because I want to make sure you definitely get involved this time.
First off, I was just thinking about that idea for a topic or a category today. In fact, my pick is Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega, Alex, Queen of the Ring.
I went with Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy, Shawn Ross Sapp.
I went with Omega.
Omega.
I thought you were for James Ellsworth for a second there. Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega, Luke.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega.
Has it happened? Has it happened?
Boom!
Yeah.
How did I not know his nipples?
These guys know their nips.
We know our nips.
All right, next
I think
up
Mr. Kennedy is not as toned as that.
No, or is pale, so it seems. Next up in the Nipple Dome, it is this person. Who is that? Dan, God of Thunder, says, good luck to everyone. If Shawn wins, I will pay for his ticket to play Bible Golf. Thanks for putting that on my bucket list, Mr. Sapp. Tom Dufresne says, I have a fun game idea called a wrestler promo. What? You provide a line from a promo and everyone must guess who said it and what it's about. That's not a bad idea. Justin Calloway says, funniest thing ever said on QuizzleMania, I'm in charge, especially with these 5 personalities. Again, that reads sarcastic. And Josh Kerr says, it's my birthday. Can I get a happy birthday shout out? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Shawn Ross Sapp.
I have OG Brock Lesnar, like before the tattoo, maybe?
OG Brock. Luke.
Yeah, I think he's got that. It's Brock Lesnar pre-sword.
Brock Lesnar pre-sword. Randall.
Damn, that was my original thought, but then I was like, it might also be Triple H.
Triple H. Alex.
I went with Brock as well.
Brock. And Brian.
I panicked. I panicked. A Basham? One of the Bashams?
Amazing.
I don't know. At the last second.
Surely that overtakes, is it Jacques Rougeau?
Take a Basham and just squash it, maybe. There he is.
Yeah.
It's 2002, Brock Lesnar. There he is. Minnesotan boy. All right. So next up, whose nips are these? Aaron Donnelly. Put these peasants to shame, Luke. Alec Farmer. Braun beat Goldberg with a running power slam, and Hulk told us to jam that jam. Josh Kirch says, how do you guys think Matt Riddle will debut on the main roster? Hopefully well. Brad Simpson says, first time super chatting, jam that jam, everyone. And Gutier25 says, yes, Shawn is back, baby. Only reason he lost is because Adam rigged the game for Luke. Shawn is number one. Jesus Christ. All right, Shawn, we better start with
I can answer that Matt Riddle question. He will do squash matches for 3 weeks, then won't be on TV for 3 weeks after that. Then we'll cut some promos. We'll then do some more squash matches on TV, and then we'll get a storyline in 18 months' time.
And then he'll get 50-50'd in that.
Yeah.
God damn, you made me sad. Thanks, everybody. Shawn?
I'm gonna say JBL. I feel like it might be Steve Austin, but I'll just go with JBL.
JBL. Randy.
Yeah. And all for JBL.
Jesus, your connection, Randy. What are you downloading?
JBL.
Luke.
You should have gone with your original thought, man. Steve Austin.
I love that impression. So, Alex.
It looked pretty meaty, so I went with John Cena.
Meaty.
Sorry.
Sorry. I mean, it's appropriate verbiage, but no, I just went with Benoit. I don't know why.
Ah, interesting. This one of you has got it right. These are Stone Cold's tips.
There we go.
Steve
Hell
Austin.
yeah. Very,
I
very
don't see you stepping down the road. I've been watching a lot of Broken Skull Challenge as of late. The greatest TV show ever made.
Finally, because we're only doing a short nips round this week, because we do want to finish before midnight. I'm sorry, I didn't realize this would happen with Shawn. Whose nips are these? Chris Phillips,
wow.
what a lineup tonight. Best birthday present I could ask for. P.S. Shawn Ross Sapp is the best heel in the business. Jam that jam. Andrew Green, why did you have to do this while the rocket launch is on? Can we get a Wrestle Talk versus Cultaholic QuizzleMania soon? Never forget Vince fought Steph on pay-per-view. How could we forget? Josh Kurt says greetings from Israel. Wilson Simon says suggesting for last round Bullet Club members. WWE game cover stars, reverse chronological order. John Cena t-shirt colors. Ooh.
Oh, bloody hell.
Josh B17 says this quiz is the only way I know what day of the week it is nowadays. SRS wins or we riot. All right. Luke, who have you got for
Literally
this?
just changed my answer. So I originally wrote down Triple H, but I feel like we've had him before, so I've gone with Warrior.
Warrior. Randy.
Oh, he's just gone.
Worryingly, Triple H.
Jesus, Randy. SRS.
I have Triple H too in this little silver ink.
Triple H. Alex.
Triple H.
Triple H.
I also have Triple H, yes.
Oh, dang it.
Brian.
Dang it.
I thought you knew those tits anywhere. That's the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's like maybe he's mid-flex.
Ah.
Those look like Triple H tits when he's like doing the flex, you know?
Yep.
Well, that's what I thought, but then I thought that's too overturned.
I just want to say the last two rounds with Luke being from Wrestle Talk, this is the equivalent of Roman Reigns has overcome the odds. That's how I feel right now.
Nice of you to agree to do the job,
Adam.
Shawn.
Yeah.
Yes, Andy.
Is that the end of the round?
Yes, Andy. Do you want to go and reset your internet or do something to fix this?
Yes, I'll go and do that.
Thanks, mate. Bye, mate. Right. Well,
sheepishly leaving the shot. That's great.
While Andy is gone to cancel whatever awful thing he's torrenting, let's go through some super chat. I'll do the scores when he gets back. Black Adam says Shawn laying the pipe on the competition. No blue chew needed. P.S. Shawn, right?
Use that code FIGHTFUL.
P.S. Shawn, I forgive you for your Kelly slander a while ago. Grace Lester said Adam's laurel leaves look absolutely like the awful Alicia Fox headpiece circa 2018. I went out and literally went to a literal park to get these leaves. Everyone,
they look nice, mate.
Thanks, Luke. Thanks, Luke.
I think it's a compliment. I thought it looked good.
I mean, Alicia Fox does do good hats. What was that weird Royal Rumble spot she had with Maria Kanellis where she Maria tried to break her hat but couldn't break her hat, and then Elisa did a weird. Oh god damn! And Jeffrey Pridemore says it's always a great day when Brian Zane is in the house. Hashtag 2-time champ. The scores. In fifth place with 18 is Brian Zane. In fourth place with 30 is Andy. In third place with 34 is Alex. In second place with 54 is Luke. In first place with 67 is Shawn. The gap is slimmer than it used to be. Okay. All right. Next up. The return of an old favorite. Well, it's showtime.
Oh, nice.
No.
Lots of opportunity for points in this round. So I'm going to give you a pay-per-view, and you have to tell me at the beginning of that pay-per-view, was Big Show heel or was he face? You get 3 points for the correct orientation. However, you can get an extra 3 points if you correctly identify how he turned heel or face in the first place.
Oh, no.
All right. So to clarify, 3 points for just guessing heel or face correctly. Another 3 points if you guess the actual turn. And it is his alignment at the start of the pay-per-view I'm going to give you. It's not a buzz around. Everyone just write down what you think. Oh, whose chair is that?
Mine, sorry. Right. I gotta grease it or some shit. I don't know. Sorry.
cuts right through to my fucking skeleton. Right. First up, it is One Night Stand 2008.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell indeed. John Duarte says, Thank you. What a nice way to end my long day. Damien Cartagena says, what's everyone's thought on Dark Side of the Ring and Undertaker's last ride? That last episode of Dark Side of the Ring was insane to watch. And I think Undertaker going more into being the man really makes him much more interesting to look at. Personally, I think both series are fantastic. I watched the Owen one just yesterday. I cried. And Undertaker's last ride, man, what a fascinating glimpse at just sort of like pride, like there's addiction in there, like the side of Undertaker that you'd never seen before. Like people talk a lot about how WWE in-house documentaries are very, very kind of biased and company line, but they're talking about how bad some of these matches are and how it's kind of really affecting his psyche. I think it's a fascinating series. I love watching it. Anyone else have any thoughts on that?
It's all good.
Yeah, the first episode was excellent. My wife has refused to watch any other episodes because, quote, it's too sad. It's too sad to watch this old man just kill himself for
in search of that perfect send-off. And also just the most recent episode, they talk about the match with DX versus Brothers of Destruction, and they mention the fact that Shawn got his perfect last match and Undertaker was really jealous of it. Yeah. And then because of that, they go on and have another match with Shawn, and therefore he doesn't have that perfect anyway. Oh, watch Last Ride.
The outtake for the Saudi Arabia promo.
Oh yeah, go fuck
yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It is totally worth watching the third episode for that behind the scenes shot of 1998 Kane without his mask on.
Yeah, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Next, yes, the answers, of course, of this quiz show. Let's start with guy currently in the lead, Shawn Ross Sapp.
Okay, so I want to explain my second part of my answer. I put he's a face, but it depends on how you viewed it, because if it's when I think it was around the Mayweather feud, which he was supposed to be a heel in, but I think he was a baby face in because people hated Floyd. So that's how I'll say it got turned, and I'll just roll the dice and say he was a face.
All right, Shawn Ross Sapp, thank you very much. Randy.
Hopefully this is better, but face because the fans hated Mayweather.
Yeah, there we go.
Face because the fans hated Mayweather. Luke.
I'm way off here. I've gone for heel teamed with Jericho.
Heel teamed with Jericho. Alex.
Face.
Face.
No explanation, just face.
No explanation, just face. And Brian.
50-50 shot. I went with heel.
Heel. Any idea on the turn?
Got me.
Got you. All right. The correct answer was what I've literally written down is he was a face because Floyd Mayweather is a dick.
There we go.
Yes. Everyone was supposed to support Floyd Mayweather, but he was literally too unlikable, so they turned Big Show face instead.
A pro tip before we advance: if you don't have a reason, just say "showed up."
Yeah.
And you've also got a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, all the times he returned from injury, of course. So Shawn got 6, Andy got 6, Luke, no, Brian, no, and Alex got 3. Next up, World War III, 1996. 1996, World War III. Josh Kirch says, thoughts on the Adam Cole to AEW speculation? That would be shocking. I don't think so, but we'll see. Jake Frazier says, I love the show so much. My favorite episodes are any of the ones without Shawn. Oh, that one someone's repeated that one. They wanted to make sure it definitely was heard.
I already heard that one. Adam Sandler reference.
Bacon Rasher says there's only one Shawn Ross Sapp walking along, singing a song, walking in a Sapp wonderland. Also, never forget to jam that jam. Your popularity with our fans is bewildering and infuriating.
Yeah.
Jonathan Francisco says, nice need heard that like, and always jam that jelly. Okay. And Toast 960 says, already better than Mania 9. Been loving these. Jesus, low bar. Let's start with Alex this time. Alex, what have you got?
Isn't that around the time when he joined NWO? So he heel?
Heel joined NWO. Brian.
I'm saying that by the end of '96, he was a face and then joined the New World Order. That's how he turned heel.
Okay, so at the beginning of World War III, you think he was a face because he joined NWO?
No. This is how he, because the bonus point was how he turned, right? By the end of the night?
No. So it's basically the alignment he's currently got at the beginning of the night, how he got that alignment.
Oh, never mind then. Forget this second part. That was this part, scratch it off.
Okay, so you think he was a face? Fair
Yes, he was a face.
enough. I will disregard that second part. Shawn Ross Sapp.
I have that he's a heel because he won World War III that night. He had joined NWO, and he wanted his shot.
All right, heel joined NWO. Randy.
I had face because he wanted to take on Hulk Hogan.
Face take on Hogan. And Luke.
Heel joined NWO.
Heel joined the NWO. Correct answer was he was a heel. Because he joined the NWO. Very, very good. He would go on to become face shortly after World War III because, Andy, as you say, he wanted to take on Hollywood Hogan. Pooh indeed, my friend. Pooh indeed. So at the beginning of WrestleMania 15, was he a heel or a face? WrestleMania 15, the Raging Climax. And Gar Monroe says, only found out about QuizzleMania from you having Kenny on last week and love it. Come on, Luke, do it for the UK. Hope you took a 200-mile drive to ensure you can take part in the quiz.
My eyesight is fine.
Oh, I'm so angry all the time. Thunder Dave says that QuizzleMania trophy is so impressive. I'm expecting Hayden Wright to read a poem on top of it. Josh Kurt says, I can't decide whether to support Wrestle Talk on Patreon or to subscribe to Fightful Select. I can only choose one. Help. I think you should absolutely support Wrestle Talk on Patreon. Is there anyone who disagrees?
Yeah,
No?
me.
No.
Fantastic.
I mean,
All
my
right.
channel, but
Of course. And Cage Sakai says, Night of Champions, guaranteed night where Ollie and Pete do not come last. All right, so WrestleMania 15, we'll start with you, Brian.
okay, he was a heel because he started out as a heel. He hadn't turned anything yet because he had joined. He debuted for the corporation 1 month before.
Cool. And Alex.
Face, and then he formed the union with Test, Ken Shamrock, and Mankind.
Interesting. Shawn Ross Sapp.
Heel. He showed up.
Randy.
Heel because he joined Vince, or Vince joined, as I've said.
Vince joined, and heel aligned with McMahon, says Luke. I'm afraid that's 6 points to everyone but Alex. He was a heel going into WrestleMania 15 because he was Vince's big Paul White. He became face on WrestleMania 15 by punching out. Which McMahon did he punch? Was it?
It was Vince.
It was Vince.
Yeah. And then he gets arrested. Goes good, got a bed.
Spoke
around here.
In the rental car, he was arrested in literally a rental car. It wasn't a cop car.
Oh God, I love the Attitude Era podcast.
All right. Next up, Evolution. He was not on the show.
Oh, okay.
He was not on the show. Just at the time of the show, was he heel or was he?
What?
Man.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It would have been.
Was he even around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Jay Patel says, bullying is not cool, jam that jelly. New Punk Rant says, Sammy Guevara and Adam Blampied are my two personal MVPs during this time. But y'all and AEW have really helped my depression. Also, Juve Guerrera is G-O-A-T. Gaston Langlet says, jelly that jelly. Also, is it Hogan's birthday or something? Is it Hogan's birthday? Let me just check that. Hogan.
I think he's asking because the Price is Shite round.
Oh, right. No, he was born on the 11th of August, 1953. There you go. There's a little souvenir for a lucky fan. And Joan R. says, name pronounced in Spanish. I'm here to simp for the queen. Que Hermosa La Reina.
Don't use that word like a... I don't know.
Right. Yeah, right. And Joe and Lewis West says, Shawn is mean on Twitter. Alex or Brian, please humble that smug jerk. Also, lovely to have you back on YouTube, Adam. Your presence was so nice. All right, so Evolution. Let's go to the smug jerk first. Shawn Ross Sapp.
I know he was on SmackDown 1000. I just don't know if that was before or after Evolution, but I went with heel because he beat up the New Day. I can't remember which member he beat up, though.
Heel because he beat up the New Day. Randy.
I think Sean's right. I think he aligned with DeBar.
Interesting. Luke.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've gone wrong here because I've gone face feuded with Strowman.
Alex, Queen of the Ring.
I think that was just afterwards.
I wrote face and something with the bar.
Face and something with the bar. And Brian.
I said he was heel because he had joined the bar.
Yes, absolutely. He was a heel because he had beat up the New Day and aligned with the bar. Very, very good.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It literally lasted for 1 month. 1 month. And then and then
took him off TV.
Yeah.
I think he had to have another surgery.
He punched his way into the sunset.
He attacked them, didn't he?
Never to be seen again.
He did. TLC 2014. Alex Nichols says that trophy is coming back to the USA. Very much seems like it. Also, I find the lack of X-Pac trivia disturbing. P.S. When in doubt, jam that jam. David Millett says, Luke trying to get himself on Guess the Nipple. Shout out to my friend Sam, that's Sam. Hey, Sean, sorry I accidentally backed into your car this morning. Please accept this as my formal apology. And Ryan Nocta says, much love, guys. People criticize WWE for not doing long-term booking well, but Titus fell on NXT, dropped a beer keg. Years later in beautiful Jeddah, he fell more spectacularly. #long-term booking. Also, Leyland the Thunderbird says, Sean with the Littlefoot plush. Love it. Rooting for you, Sean. Always love a good villain. All right, let's start with the villain. Shawn Ross Sapp, who have you got?
I have the heel because he joined the Authority, but I want to know if he cried.
Bonus points if he cried.
I mean, he always cries. Heel join the Authority. Randall.
Yes, he had joined the Authority at Survivor Series.
Join the Authority at Survivor Series. Luke.
Yeah, this is when he had a match with Rowan, right? I've written heel, Rowan, Authority.
Authority. Alex, Queen of the Ring.
Heel Authority.
Heel Authority. Brian.
He was a heel. He joined the Authority.
Correct. He had a stairs match with Rowan because this is tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Awful, 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 awful. All right, that is the end of Ear Show Turn. The scores. Oh no, the scores. Right.
Okay.
So here we go.
What are they?
In fifth place with 36, it's Brian. In fourth place with 49, it's Alex. In third place with 54, it's Andy. He knows his big show. In second place with 72, it's Luke. And in first place with 97, it's Shawn.
90 record. My record.
That checks out. That checks out. Can confirm.
Okay, I hate it. So we enter into the last round. Let's just be clear. There are fewer than 30 points between Luke and Shawn, which means technically it's all still to play for.
Yeah, just 3 touchdowns.
As we enter into survival of the people who know the most about a very specific wrestling category.
You fucked up.
All right. So, Luke, this is your round that you traditionally excel at. So, feeling pretty strong going into this one.
Thanks,
the
mate.
first one, this is not reverse chronological order, just simply AEW wrestlers.
This is going to be a long ass round.
I update the AEW roster page daily on Fightful.
Oh,
Thanks.
shag.
Thanks.
Okay. All right.
Do jobbers count?
Jobbers count as long as they are officially on the AEW roster thing that they post. Then yes, they count. Let's just get that list.
Just want to say the AEW Fightful roster page is more complete. It's a little bit better, more up to date. Even people can go there.
Do we have to list whole tag teams or just one member?
I mean, individual people, ideally. So I'm looking for individual wrestlers, not announcers, not authority figures, just people who do the actual wrestling. Right. Oh, let me just view roster.
It's okay if we're just updating this list as we go, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm basically going to read out a whole bunch of super chats, and just to give you guys a chance to kind of write a list. I know it's people like doing that. I accidentally have deleted my list of the AEW roster, so let me
Adam.
find it.
No.
Let me find it because I need it.
It's okay. We have one at Fightful. You can just go there.
Shut up, Sean.
Would that require me to get Fightful Select? Because I've
No,
heard
no, it's
terrible
actually
value.
free. It's under our beautiful resources section.
Oh, boo-earns. All right. There we are. Cool. Gotcha. All ready to go. So I'm just going to read out a couple of super chats. Buddy King says, as this is the night of champions, will we have Ollie versus Laurie versus Pete in the battle for the last place? That seems like a fun idea. Jazuan says, who is the most underrated Wrestle Talk member? For me, it's SRS. P.S. Remember that time Adam and Luke screwed SRS? I don't know where this narrative has come from.
Now,
Luke
I'm the
won,
Dawn
very-
Lord, not them.
You Will Suffer Gaming says, Adam, you should consider subbing in a different host so you can be a contestant and ruin my aura of smug capability. Never. James Williams says, if you guys have a PO box, I'll buy the Horace Hogan for the office. Oh, we didn't buy the Horace Hogan figure for $125, but you can find that on ebay.com if you are so inclined. And Trevor L says, who do you think was the most underrated Attitude Era star? And if you're not down with that, I've got 3 words for you. Jam that jam. I mean, I'm always going to be a Billy Gunn guy. He was one of my guilty pleasures growing up.
D'Lo.
D'Lo. Yeah. Any more advances on D'Lo Brown? We've got another third for D'Lo. Shawn Ross Sapp.
What was that? What about D'Lo?
Most underrated Attitude Era star.
Ooh, damn. I don't know. They were all pretty over. Huh. You know what? I think I'd go with Billy Gunn too. He was really good.
The one Billy Gunn, especially.
Yeah.
Randy, got a favorite?
So I really wasn't listening.
I'm not repeating it.
We're
I'm not
busy.
fucking
It's fine.
repeating it. Right. So the order we're going to go in is we're going to go Brian, then we're going to go Alex, then Andy, then Luke, then Sean. Brian, why don't you kick us off?
Let's just go with the obvious one, Cody.
Cody.
Damn
Yes,
it, yeah.
absolutely. He is on the list. Alex.
Kip Saban.
Kip Sabian, absolutely. Randy.
Wardlow.
Wardlow, correct. Luke.
I'm going to go with Le Champion, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho, very, very good. Shawn Ross Sapp.
Can I just say the entire inner circle and knock them off the board so we can get through this victory a little quicker?
You cannot.
No.
Oh, unfortunately. I'll say Scorpio Sky then. There you go.
Scorpio Sky, correct. Back to Brian.
Kaz, while we're on the subject.
Absolutely, Kazarian. He's under F. There he is. All right. Alex.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega. Very good. Great nips. Andy.
Matthew Jackson.
Matthew of the Jackson family. Luke.
Nick Jackson.
Nick of the
good one.
Jackson family. And SRS.
Cage.
Yes, indeed. How do you stop the cage or whatever his new theme song is? Brian.
Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy, correct. Alex.
Joey Janela.
Yes, the bad boy. And Andy.
Chris Statlander.
Correct. There we go. Luke.
It should have been Pentagon.
Pentagon Jr. Correct. SRS.
Japanese deathmatch legend Luther.
I wrestled him once in 2006, by the way. I'm just going to name. Let me pick up that name I just dropped, just real quick.
Fantastic.
Who ended up doing the job on that one?
Who do you think? I took the face pull and everything. It was great. There's a picture out there somewhere.
He helped saw my hair off.
All right. Luther, correct. Back to Brian.
MJF.
He is better than you, and you know it. Alex.
Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor, correct. Andy.
In that case, Trent.
Trent, question mark. Correct. Luke.
Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels. Yep. SRS.
Lance Archer.
Lance Archer, correct. Brian.
10.
10. As in the guy from the Dark Order?
Dark Order, yeah.
Yes.
Press 10 Vance, yes, absolutely. Alex.
Marco Stunt.
Marco Stunt, absolutely. Andy.
Riho.
Yes. Luke.
I was going to say, surely.
Ray Phoenix.
Yes, absolutely. Get well soon. SRS.
Big Swole.
Big Swole. Brian.
Leva Bates.
Yes, the librarian.
Good one.
Very good. Alex.
Santana.
Yes. Andy.
Ortiz.
Very good. Very good, Randy.
Thanks, Alex.
Proud of you. Luke.
I can't believe it's taken this long for Sammy Guevara to come up.
There it is. I can't do it, the tongue thing he does. All right. Who is it? Oh, yes, it's SRS, of course.
Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose. Former champ. Brian.
Okay, I'm not going to. I had a gag one, but I'm not sure if it counts. Anyway, I'm going to say Hikaru Shida.
Yes, absolutely. Current champ. Can't be playing with those gag ones. Not at this stage. Right, Alex.
The Butcher.
The Butcher. Absolutely. I believe you've given the next two people a pretty big layup there. But Andy.
The Blade.
The Blade. Very good. Luke.
Be Still My Beating Heart, the Bunny.
The Bunny. SRS.
Such a lovely, lovely person as well.
that was creepier than you saying the other thing.
Well, I interviewed her before Double or Nothing last year, and she and her MJF had a massive argument during the interview, and it was wonderful.
SRS.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
DMD. Brian.
John Silver.
Yes, correct. Real name unknown, apparently. Alex.
Adam Page?
Yes.
Did I see that? Yeah, cool.
Poor Adam Page. Took us so long to get to the Hangman. Andy.
We haven't had Jake Hager, have we?
We haven't had Jake Hager. Very good. All right, Luke.
I'm going to do another Be Still My Beating Heart. Jimmy Havoc.
Of course.
Nicely played. I enjoyed that very much. SRS.
We'll go with John Silver's tag partner, Alex Reynolds.
Yes, indeed, Alex Reynolds. All right, Brian.
Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus. Very good. Alex.
Michael Nakazawa.
Yes, absolutely. Andy.
Well, I don't think anyone said it yet. John Moxley.
Yeah, no one said the fucking champion.
We're trying to eliminate some of the trickier ones right here.
John Moxley, very good. Luke.
Brody Lee.
Brody Lee. Mr. Brody Lee, thank you.
Do apologize.
SRS.
Evil Uno.
Evil Uno, correct. All right, Brian.
Can't believe it's taking this long to get to Orange Cassidy.
Of course,
Crime.
my personal favorite. Alex.
Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes, very good. Andy.
The Bastard Oh, it was in Pack.
Were you trying to do a Geordie
Whose voice
accent?
were you
Yeah,
trying to do?
I came out from Yorkshire there.
Sound like
Hey,
the five-star wrestling announcer.
Your
This competitor is Pac.
It's Bastard Pack from Mill. Right, who's after you? Luke.
Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy. Jack Perry, thank you, according to JR. And SRS.
Has anybody said Darby Allin yet?
No one said Darby Allin. You are the first and the only. Brian.
QT Marshall.
Yes. Very good. Alex.
Penelope Ford. Has anyone said that?
Nope, you're bang on. All right. Andy.
Ooh, Brandy Rhodes.
Yes, absolutely. Luke.
Mark Quinn.
Very good. SRS.
Isaiah Cassidy.
Very,
Just wrote
very
it down,
good.
too.
All right, Brian.
Riho.
Riho has been said.
What?
He's gone. We've made our first loss of the night. There's blood in the water. Right, Alex.
Have we said Colt Cabana?
Boom, boom. Colt Cabana. No, we have not said Colt. Correct. Andy.
Stu Grayson.
Stu Grayson on the list. And not anymore. Luke.
Yuka Zakazaki.
Yes, correct. Shawn.
Emi Sakura.
Correct. Alex.
Damn you.
Awesome Kong.
Awesome Kong. Correct. Andy.
B. Priestley.
Correct. Top Gaijin. Luke.
Okay. I'm starting to run out of names.
Just to remind you, you do need this, Luke. You really need this.
I'm aware. I'm very much aware, Adam. Thank you very much. Meg on a stick, man.
You're not gonna beat me at this.
Get fucked, sure.
There's really no way you're gonna beat me at this.
Shug D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if it keeps him in the game, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. I
Shawn.
count Pineapple Pete.
Pineapple Pete is correct.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, Shug D.
Let's keep him in. Let's keep him in here.
Shug D has wrestled for AEW very recently, so it seems fair to keep him in. SRS.
Anna J. Just signed.
Yep. On the list. Alex.
Did we say Sunny Kiss?
We have not said Sunny Kiss. Very good, though. All right, Andy. Just so everyone knows, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 names left.
Okay.
12. Let's see.
Angelico.
Angelico, very good. Luke.
Jack Evans.
That's
Thanks,
a lifeline
Andy.
and a half, isn't it? Shawn.
Melanie.
Yes, I also would accept.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Alex.
Brandon Cutler. Have we said that yet?
You have not. That is a natural 20 for you. Brandon Cutler is on the list. Andy.
Peter Avalon.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's my
Luke.
next one. Austin Gunn.
Very good. Shawn.
T-Hawk.
So I don't have that on my list.
Come on. Please. He's a member of Strong Hearts.
No,
he's
he's not.
there.
I don't know if he's officially signed by them, though.
Yeah, he was. He was.
He wasn't. I was there.
All right. So Shawn is second out. Shawn also has 0 points. So this is all to play for.
Does he? Surely he gets 2 points, right?
No. So it's because we're playing with 5 team members, which is unprecedented. First 2 get 0, then 2, then 6, then 10.
I'm with you.
Well, now
All
I'm
right.
worried about my other answers because they're
So-
also Chinese.
Alex.
Dark racist.
Okay. Have we said Chris Statlander?
Chris Statlander. We have. I'm sorry, Alex. Farewell. Actually, you get 0 points as well, I'm afraid. I'm looking at T-Hawk's page, currently seeing nothing about being signed to AEW, I'm afraid.
He works with them as part of the partnership they've got with...
is it Oriental Wrestling Entertainment?
That's it, yes, but they weren't officially signed by them.
Oh dear. Right, so basically, Randy... if you get this, then you'll get 6 points, and then Luke, obviously, if you survive the 10. Right, Randy, what have you got?
The 10, Shawn Spears. I don't think we said Shawn Spears yet.
Fuck, that was my answer.
Spears, very, very good. Right, Luke, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to choose from.
Yeah.
I've got one left, Luke. So.
Come on, Luke.
I think that this person was signed and they had that is all elite graphic, which is Shima.
Yes, absolutely. On the list. It is on my list. Randy.
Right, so this is my last name. So anything after this, I'm screwed. Jamie Hayter.
Don't have it.
No.
Luke, you've got 6.
Yeah, okay.
We'd love you to have the 10. All right. Give me a name of 4. Actually, you're 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 names left.
Oh, Shanna.
10 points is Luke Owen. Yes. Oh, feeling good about that.
She
Right,
did something recently with Brandy about shoes.
Very, very, very
Is
good.
Anthony Ogogo one of them?
Bullshit! Literally every time Shima has been on AEW this year, he teamed with T-Hawk.
Who did we miss out, Adam?
Shima has got the all elite graphic. I don't think T-Hawk ever did.
So that is 6 for Andy. That is 0 for Alex, Brian, and Shawn, I'm afraid. So what was left after Shanna was Sadie Gibbs, Anthony Ogogo.
Oh, bollocks, he was on my...
And Billy Gunn.
Oh.
Is Austin signed or is it just Billy?
Austin's on my list. Yeah, Austin was mentioned earlier.
Austin was mentioned.
Boo!
Maybe when I took my headphones off in frustration.
All right. So heading into the second part of Survival. Oh, it's heated up here. Oh, I'm such a big fan. Right. So in last place with 36 is Brian. In fourth place with 49 is Alex. In third place with 60 is Andy. In second place with 82 is Luke. In first place with 97 is Shawn.
Oh, 10 points behind.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Next one. WCW pay-per-views reverse chronological order.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
Come
god.
on, Brian.
my
This is
god.
for you. So, yes, WCW, as you know, closed its doors in 2001, produced its last pay-per-view in 2001. We're going to start with that last pay-per-view. We're just going to go back and see if you can name them all in reverse chronological order. Let me just get the order up. Where are we? There we go. WCW pay-per-views. All right, so the order that we're going to go in is Brian, then Alex, then Andy, then Luke, then Shawn. Oh, God. All right, let me just collect myself. It's very emotional. Come on, Luke.
Right, okay, yeah.
You got this. This is what you're doing it for, Luke. Luke, look at it. It's what you're doing it for. That's what you're doing it for.
It's like the Homer Simpson thing. Do it for her.
All right. So, Brian, I'm looking for the last WCW pay-per-view.
I'm gonna whip this fucking thing. It's greed or sin. I'm saying greed.
Greed is correct.
Okay.
All right. Alex.
Super Brawl Revenge?
Correct. Very good. And Andy.
This is the worst possible round you could have picked.
Great. You deserve it.
But just because Brian said it, I'm going to go with Sin.
You're absolutely right. Well done, mate.
Well done.
Luke.
Starcade.
Starcade 2000. Very good. And Shawn Ross Sapp.
Mayhem.
Very good. All right. Back to Brian.
Fuck. New Blood Rising?
Incorrect, I am afraid. Alex.
That was Fall Brawl 2000.
Oh, this one's going to be quick, this one. Andy.
So I know of like two more. Millennium Final.
Bang on. Well done. I almost didn't include it because it's the random Germany pay-per-view, but bloody hell, well done, mate. Luke.
Man, I did not think you were going to... Okay, so yeah, Halloween Havoc.
Correct. SRS.
Fall Brawl.
Fall Brawl is correct. Andy.
I don't know. Halloween Havoc again. I honestly don't know anymore.
Do you want to have another guess that isn't a pay-per-view that happened 2 pay-per-views ago? I'm giving you a lifeline here, my friend. Don't waste it.
So should I name the other one that I know?
Well, just don't name one that literally happened 2 months ago.
Well, I didn't. I don't. No, I honestly don't know. SummerSlam.
Fuck you then, Randy. All right, Luke.
Sorry, just to remind myself, because Randy then threw me off with his nonsense.
So, last few have been Starcade, Mayhem, Millennium Final, Halloween Havoc, Fall Brawl.
Yep. Okay, so in which case then it's New Blood Rising, right?
Correct. Shawn Ross Sapp.
July would have been Bash at the Beach.
Bash at the Beach, correct. Luke.
Great American Bash.
Correct.
Slamboree.
Correct.
I got these locked in my head every month.
I was gonna say, man. Gonna say.
I remember everything. 99, 2000, 98, all those pay-per-views by the month.
He's a machine.
When the network came out, like I rewatched WCW 2000s. That was basically that's what I wanted to do.
Pick Seahawk.
Solidarity. All right, okay, so
New Blood Rising.
If it's Slamboree, then which would be May, then it'd be April, so Spring Stampede.
Correct. Shawn Ross Sapp.
Uncensored.
Correct. Luke.
Super Brawl.
Correct. Shawn Ross Sapp.
Sold out with the match of the century, Big Vito and Johnny the Bull against the Harris brothers.
You do like wrestling, don't you, Shawn?
No, I definitely did not like that match whatsoever.
All right, Luke.
Okay, so we're back into December then, which means it's Starcade.
Correct.
Which means we're back in November, which is World War III, which means...
I don't think it was.
It wasn't. Luke, what is it?
Was it? It was Mayhem.
It was 10 points to you, friend. Very, very good. Shawn got a little cocky there. All right. So there we go. Back you come, everyone.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What have you done, Shawn?
Oh, no.
Oh, Shawn, I thought you had that, brother.
Oh, no. Is this competition that I feel?
Right.
How could this have possibly happened?
I think you've mathematically won already.
So the scores. In 36 points, Brian Zane. 49 points, Alex Queen of the Ring. 62, Andy. With 92, Luke.
Mm-hmm. How would it feel to have the game of your life and lose? Would that feel bad?
with 103,
Damn, I broke 100?
Shawn Ross Sapp.
Damn, that's like 700 less than the thread count on these sheets.
I can't even win.
So let's just say that the winner of this gets 12 points and everyone else gets 0. All right, it's the final round. Luke.
Yeah.
Luke Owen birthday presents.
Yeah.
ECW champions.
Which version?
Any.
And which order?
Okay.
Oh, we just
All
got to
right.
name them.
Just got to
Are they
name
all of
them.
Oh,
I've
cool.
just got a list here.
Okay.
All right. So I'll give you a little bit of time to start writing.
This does include WWE.
This does include WWE. Okay. I'm going to head over to the chat where everyone is presumably very upset. Lynn Bell, with all of these costumes where everyone put in so much effort, Luke's nip slip now belongs in the next segment of Whose Nips Are These? Good luck, everyone. Hashtag jam that jam. The Brahma Bull Rockberto. Toga Party. Let's go, Luke. Bring it home for the boys. Oh,
Awkward.
Feels bad now. Soothe the Savage Beast 72. This could be the greatest QuizzleMania of all time. Got my replica of Big Gold at lunchtime and settled in for my favorite time of the week. Thank you for continuing to do this. Graham Shribner says Cena versus Orton SummerSlam 07, not Edge. No. See, SummerSlam 07 was Cena and was that SummerSlam 06? No. Hang on.
Too late.
SummerSlam 07 was I actually researched this. It was John Cena versus Randy Orton. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Fair fucks to that. Either way, it didn't make a difference. Dean2701 says Bobby Lashley's full Nelson submission move is exactly the same Chris Masters Master Lock. And that's fun because Bobby Lashley was the person who was the only person to beat the Master Lock Challenge. Keith Carthen Jr. says take the win for USA SRS. Megafan 6741 says Shawn Ross is the Seth Rollins of QuizzleMania. He is not cool. And
Shawn.
McGeek1 says you used the idea with an even better name. That made my day. Love all of you. SRS for the win. Hashtag name that jam. And Pavi let Andy out of his cage. Says what happened? Did QuizzleMania ratings go down after Ross lost the championship? You just brought him back to make him champion again. What a WWE move. Yeah, unfortunately,
I banged my head on a locker backstage and I came out concussed for this.
With Luke, evidently, we were running on diesel power. All right, same order. We're going to start with Brian, then go Alex, then go Andy, then go Luke, then go SRS. So the final standings. Brian, who have you got?
Terry Funk.
Terry Funk? Absolutely. Alex.
Sabu.
Sabu. Yes, correct. Andy.
Wait. So okay.
Any iteration of ECW, but
What,
not
any champion, not in reverse chronological.
Yeah, not reverse chronological. Any champion.
Oh.
So not Eastern Championship Wrestling, Extreme Championship Wrestling, but any iteration of Extreme Championship Wrestling.
See, I haven't been writing them down. Damn it. RVD.
Yeah, RVD was one. That's good. All right. Luke.
Raven.
Correct. Is he your favorite wrestler, Luke?
Fun fact, he is. Yeah, he's the greatest wrestler to walk this planet.
That is a fun fact.
I set up an interview with him. He put me off for 6 months, and the time in which he said, "Okay, let's do it," was halftime of the Super Bowl while he was doing cardio.
That's
SRS?
because he is the greatest wrestler to ever walk the planet.
Greatest mind, man. Mensa IQ.
Masato Tanaka.
Correct.
Nice.
Very good. Back to Brian.
CM Punk.
Yes. Alex.
Chavo Guerrero.
Correct. What a reign. And Andy.
Ezekiel Jackson.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
This here's what we call domination.
Couldn't even give it to Tommy. I mean, I'm just good because because Shawn said Masato. I'm gonna have to go with his awesome opponent, Mike Awesome.
Yeah,
Mike Awesome, of course. Where are you, Mike? I know you're on the list. There you are. SRS.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Do
for
I
that.
get bonus points if I call him Do-Rag Vince?
You certainly don't.
He's DLC.
I'll deduct
Yes.
you 2 points. Brian.
Shane Douglas.
Shane Douglas, the first ECW champion. Alex.
Just incredible.
Very good.
So now I just want to pipe it again. So we're not including before Shane Douglas. We're not including Easter, right?
No, we're not.
Okay.
We're not doing Eastern.
Okay.
Okay, good. Because I had a couple.
Yeah.
All right, good thing.
Okay, good to know.
Just
Cross names
Extreme
Oh,
Championship
thank God for that.
Wrestling.
off. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Okay, right. Cross some names off.
That narrows it down a little bit. All right, here we go.
Okay, so who's next? Andy? Oh no, Alex.
Alex, I think.
I said just incredible.
You did.
Oh,
You
all
did, Andy.
Sorry. It is
God
me.
damn
It's Tommy Dreamer.
Yes, correct. Luke.
The man who, reason why we're all in this situation, Steve Carino.
Very good. SRS.
Mark Henry.
Yes, absolutely. Brian.
Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn. Very good. Done. Alex.
Have we said Sandman?
We have not said Sandman. But yeah, it is. Done. Andy.
Taz.
Taz. Correct.
It's times.
With one. Luke.
Well, it's the Big Show.
The best ECW champion. SRS.
Oh, sorry. Jack Swagger.
The second best ECW champion. Back to Brian.
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. Yeah, I stand corrected. There's Bobby Lashley. Alex.
Christian.
Christian, of course. Andy.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Correct.
Oh.
Luke.
Wasn't sure about Bam Bam.
Same.
In which case, Matthew Hardy.
Yes, very good. SRS.
Mikey Whipwreck.
That's had that in my back pocket.
Interviewed him on Fightful.com.
Stop plugging your shit. You're already our champion. You work for us now. All right. Brian.
Rhino.
How are you spelling that?
With an I.
Yeah.
Like
Correct.
like a civilized human being. Thank you.
You know, I interviewed him and I asked him how he was spelling it, and he said with an I on Fightful.com. That happened recently.
Yeah. The last actual ECW champion.
Alex.
Kane? Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The
Got him,
greatest
Kane.
ECW match of all time. WrestleMania. I want to say 25, 24? One of those. Right. Who's next? Andy's next.
Me. Oh Lord. I'm going to need help soon. John Morrison.
Yes. And Johnny Nitro. Very good. Luke.
Oh,
Just so everyone is aware, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
wow. Okay. I thought there'd be
Oh,
less
great.
than that. I honestly thought there'd be less than that.
Yeah, it's quite. There's 4 left.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Really?
Not including Eastern Championship Wrestling.
No,
Can
apparently
we
not.
include them to stay in this game?
No.
I got a few. I got a few on this list.
No.
The list I'm going off says that not, but let me just pull up the Wikipedia.
I don't think there are that many more.
Because I'm
I
suddenly
can't think of any.
I'm
Is it so?
suddenly worried. ECW champions. List of ECW World Heavyweight Champions.
That might be where delineation.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
So are they included?
They are included.
Yes. Turns
Okay.
out. That's where
We
those
gotta
4
dump
come
in this
from.
That's where the 4 come from. Thank you.
That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. That makes a lot of fucking sense right now.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was like, no, surely there are no other names. Jimmy Snuka.
I'm relentlessly good at this quiz. Jimmy Snooker's absolutely one of them. Correct. SRS.
I got a deep cut for you. Johnny Hotbody.
Oh, that
Ooh.
almost went out my nose. Very good. Johnny Hotbody. All right. There's 2 left. Brian.
Don Morocco.
Don Morocco, absolutely right. Alex.
John Morrison.
Oh, it's been said, I'm afraid. There's one left. Andy, have you got him?
I think so.
Hit me.
Is it Tito Santana?
It fucking is as well. 10 points to everybody. Apart from Alex.
I was going to go A. Gilbert, but you said Tito. That's good. Good.
All right. So 10 points to everyone except Alex, which brings our final totals thusly. That's more than fair. All right. So in final place, we're all very surprised. It's with 46. It's Brian Zane. Shortly thereafter, with 49, it's Alex. Then with 72, it's Andy. Luke doing possibly his best score yet with 102.
Broke the 3 digits.
You broke the 3 digits, but unfortunately, your winner.
Hey.
And new QuizzleMania champion, Mr. Ratings, Shawn Ross Sapp with 113 points.
So am I the first?
Shit, what was my record? I forget.
I forget. You did cross into. Did you cross into the triples?
Yeah,
he did,
I watched so y'all could run. By the way, Luke and
First
Shawn.
ever 3-time champion.
You are not only you're the first 2-time champion, and you will be the first person to hold it past 15 days. Shawn, this is a historic moment.
3 2-time champions.
Yeah, it is.
No, you're a 1-time champion, Andy. You won it once and lost it once. Think about it.
Well, in that case, am I a 3-time champion?
You're a 2-time champion. You won it once and you've won it back.
You don't know how these work.
I defended it.
It's wrestling. It's what we all fucking do for a living.
Actually, I vacated it shortly before number 2.
UFC fighters get a championship replica given to them for each victory, each title victory.
Look, Shawn, do you want to say something nice to celebrate your unparalleled 2-time
Nice? Nice? No. I mean, I took a nice break from my busy schedule, taking trips to Scoopsville every day. And I blessed you guys with my presence, with my beautiful sheets. I wore them like an adult. Unlike you guys, I brought
you
dinosaurs.
did not wear that shit like an adult.
I brought dinosaurs to the show. I booked Littlefoot for this show. Who else has brought a celebrity on? You all couldn't even get No Way Jose. I got Littlefoot from the land before time.
My belt's a celebrity. I don't know.
Come on, man. Like, should I retire here? That's what I should do. I should pull like one of the Henry Cejudos and just retire here. I want new challengers. I want new competition. I want somebody to rise up to my level. And I don't know if me coming back is a great way to do that. I am a great guy, and I don't want to hold down everybody.
Is this your way of saying that you're busy next Wednesday?
I'm busy every Wednesday. We start our show an hour early just so I can come over here and like Super Mario stomp all you guys into the ground. And I'm starting to feel a little bad about it.
Okay, we'll have our people talk to your people, Shawn, see if we can work something out.
I am chuffed with 3rd place, man. I did not think that was going to happen.
You got the bronze. You got what I wanted.
You're welcome.
Right. All of you who have to leave, do it now. We're entering into our post show. I am going to rocket through these because I would love to be done by midnight. Andy, are we saying goodbye to you?
Thank you to everyone. Well played, Shawn and Alex and Brian
yes,
and
I'm
Luke.
taking out of here.
All right.
Bye, Rando.
Bye.
Love you, buddy.
All right. Then there were 4. All right. I will start with our champions. Insignia. So. There we go. Please go. Oh, that introduction seems so apropos now.
Just another day in the life of a goddamn Ross.
All right. Walu TV says, Dan, 2008 to 2012 questions, a theme song quiz. Come on, Adam. QuizzleMania 9 was made for me. Sorry, Dan. Dylan from Cork says Luke's Irish accent is fantastic. Timothy Beatty says it's my birthday today, and surprisingly, I share with Pete. I just hope everyone stays safe and helps flatten the curve. Jake Zimmer says, first, as always, hashtag jam that jam. My question, what is your favorite match from a non-Big 5 WWE pay-per-view? I love Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens from Battleground 2016. Such a great match.
Such a great shout.
And off the top of your heads, folks, like favorite from I think from a non-fight, like 3 Stages of Hell, Steve Austin and Triple H. That's maybe mine.
I was going to say Hell in a Cell, Cactus Jack, Triple H, No Way Out 2000.
That's a classic.
The Armageddon Hell in a Cell is a dreadful match, but I fucking love it.
It's so weird. Just let's back up a lorry full of sawdust to the ring.
We've Undertaker needed to force push someone off that roof.
So Ed Mayer says maybe doubling points for everyone. Most people, not Shawn. Love QuizzleMania. Thanks for the content. Surbane Lou says Brian Zane singing American Males Topless is the reason the internet was invented. Raymond Georges says hello everyone. Thanks so much for this. As a grocery store clerk, I appreciate this entertainment. Do any of you know the UEFA Champions League anthem? It is so appropriate for this event. Thanks. Does anyone?
No. That's
on we pop then. The Grizzly Gentleman, little money, so waited for payday to ask this of everyone. What is your earliest big memory of watching WWE? Mine is WrestleMania 10 with HBK, Razor, and Bret Owen. Mine, my first like wrestling memory is who ran over Steve Austin. That kind of question was like, that's the first thing I knew about wrestling, is that Steve Austin got run over and we had to find out who did it.
Battle Royale at the Royal Albert Hall.
Nice.
With the Bulldog.
Very cool. Alex, how about you?
There's a line from commentary. Sorry. There's a line from commentary that always sticks out because Hogan wasn't on the show, and the reason why is because he's off being a movie star, the big movie star.
Alex, how about you?
WrestleMania 12 with Shawn Michaels' zip line just stole my heart.
Oh, absolutely. And Shawn?
I remembered Ric Flair, somebody with face paint, standing in a cage, and I've traced it back to the Clash of the Champions where Sting came down to the ring, scaled the cage, and tore his knee all to shit.
Very nice. Dartrain24 says, this super chat is for the rest of the Luca maniacs who know who's the most charismatic QuizzleMania champ of all time. Alex, but Luke is a close second. Aidan Milburn says, hello, peeps. I have a quick question. Which WrestleMania do you think is the most underrated? Personally love 33. However, it seems to go under the radar. I think for me, like almost clinically, the most underrated is 24. I think people don't like, it's the one with Flair retiring. It's the one with Edge versus Undertaker is the main event. And it doesn't pop up in a lot of people's kind of like greatest of all time reels. What about you guys?
I'm going to say 20. Is it not 21 was Hollywood, wasn't it? So
yeah.
The one I'm thinking of then is 19. 19 is Hogan McMahon.
Oh no, yeah, you're absolutely right. That's a fantastic show.
Yeah.
Alex, for you?
I feel like not enough people talk about WrestleMania 15.
I need to rewatch it. I remember it being fairly bad, but maybe that's just me.
I liked it.
It's the one where Bossman got hanged, right?
Yeah, It's got a really bad Hell in a Cell match with Bossman Undertaker. The only reason why you're right that WrestleMania 15 is like a good show, but the problem is like Backlash that comes after it is such a better show, and you're like, oh, that's what WrestleMania should have been.
Like WrestleMania 16 with Backlash 2000, one of the great shows of all time. And Shawn?
I got to go with 19. I love 19. That's a stacked show.
It really is.
And it was in Seattle.
Yeah.
Bizarro land.
I know that one.
Evening, gents and ladies. What is your worst entrance theme song? For me, it has to be the Triple H DX theme from 2000. Honestly, my worst. Also, just a reminder, Dolph Ziggler used to be an evil cheerleader. Worst theme.
Sorry, I'm also shaking my head at that person that said that the King of Rock Band is a bad theme song.
Run DMC is the worst?
Yeah, that's a banging tune, mate.
Ban them.
I mean, the answer is hello,
Oh yeah, that's really bad.
AJ Lee's music is awful. Stephanie McMahon's music is dreadful.
I really like
Her
AJ Lee's.
Stephanie McMahon's new song is awful, but her song that she used to use like in the early 2000s was pretty good.
Yeah, but like the Queendom one, that's bad.
Welcome to the Queendom, where the kings bow down. Well, didn't she use Triple H's? Didn't she? Didn't she use My Time? Or am I making that up?
She did use it, but she had her own.
Oh, did she?
How did it go?
A lot of people always say RTC, but I think that was great for what they did.
Do you know what? The Attitude Era podcast put it brilliantly, is that a simple person only hears the sirens. The music connoisseur hears that funky bass line that runs underneath.
There you go.
All grown up.
There it is.
All grown up. Yeah. That one's good.
I cannot remember it. Kid Campbell says Shawn may not be wearing a toga, but with the sheets over his shoulders, he looks like he's at his bar mitzvah.
Yeah, give me all the money then.
Did you wear an Adidas t-shirt at your bar mitzvah, Shawn? Brian Murphy says it looks like the only thing that can stop SRS at this point is an Alex heel turn. Also, Brian's for Brian. Jobber JJ 496 Ollie Davies #1 fan TM. Name Nat Jam, I love it. Slam Nat Jam. My favorite women's match is Melina versus Alicia Fox. It was such a classic. SRS rated it the full 5 stars. Tyler Rickerson says Tyson Neal is blah blah blah, but don't let that distract you from the fact that Donald Trump asked Ukraine to dig up dirt on Joe Biden and to interfere in the 2020 election. Oh, fun. And Gacha Teens says, I just finished The Office. Can you give me something else to watch apart from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Also, love you, Adam. You are the best. It's not a comedy, but if you're looking for an amazing TV show, I strongly recommend Succession. I love it so much. How about you guys? Very quick TV recommendations.
Ozark.
Oh, I've only seen the first season, but I did enjoy it.
Amazing.
Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee is pretty good with Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's great. Luke?
Because it's sort of on brand with the previous suggestions, The Good Place, which I would argue is the best of the Michael Schur shows.
Very nice. True Blue Palin says, it looks like To Catch a Predator reunion. What? Just No Yes says, if Shawn wins is for Val Venus. Let's go, Alex. Jam those guys. Jam. Rai 4N says, SRS is a bad heel because he's the most likable non-Wrestle Talk guest. True. Gareth Price Steve. Every word you say is like a dagger. Gareth Price Stevens with that Baron Corbin trick question. Adam has revealed himself to be the biggest heel in QuizzleMania. Hashtag justice for all except Adam. You prick. JL has just given us $10 with the message $10. Eli, which WWE and AEW stars would you guys combine into a tag team / faction? Mine would be The Miz and MJF because the promos, damn it, the promos also. Let's go, Luke. I would like to see Chris Jericho from AEW and The Big Show from WWE, please.
I want to see Aleister Black with Butcher and the Blade.
Oh, that's nice.
SRS?
I would have said MJF with The Revival, but that might happen. So, damn. I don't know. Let me get back to you on that.
Okay. Isaiah TV says, finally, Shawn Ross Sapp has come back to QuizzleMania. David Fitzgerald says, love you all and thank you again for the distraction during Steve Corino. Question, who are all your favorite wrestlers if you had to pick? Thanks again. And remember, Titus O'Neil is just a swell guy. Jam that jam. Favorite wrestler? I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan, I think, just because he's the best. What about you all guys? Favorite wrestlers?
Current?
Yeah, or of all time. Luke's is Raven, obviously. How about you, Alex and SRS?
Shawn Michaels. Love him.
Shawn Michaels.
At least based on the match ratings that we give out, it seems like it's Kenny Omega. And the pairing, I would say Britt Baker and the Iconics. I think they could be kind of fun.
Oh, very good shout.
That'd be good.
Fun.
Mr. Formaneric says SRS eats redacted. D'Altagnan says QuizzleMania Day is best day. Can't wait to watch the replay when I get home from work. Good luck, Luke, and jam that jam. Joshua Bowman says, hey, hospital worker here. Thank you so much. Got to work tonight and jam that jam. I really enjoy these quizzes. Love what you all do. Come on, Alex. Dalton Sizemore says, I literally had to pause the stream when SRS finished that rap. God help us all. Nikki from Kilkenny says, come on, Zane, bring it home in the final rounds. Would there ever be another Adam and Zane review up the road? Nerdgasm? I would not say no. Baby girl Dallas says, yay, Alex is back. Go Alex and Luke. SRS, go away for another couple episodes.
How'd that fucking work out for you, buddy? Thanks for your money.
Said WS Pictures says, well, on entrance themes, which authority figure had your favorite teams? Mine's Adam's dad, Eric Bischoff. Absolutely. I'm back. That is right up there with my favorite entrance themes of all time, regardless.
Oh, Teddy Long just adopting Rodney Mac's theme for like 9 years has got to be there. Like they say, it's the Mac militant at the beginning of the song.
Any advances on those?
The only answer here is No Chance in Hell.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like the greatest song ever.
And Alex.
Oh, I agreed with you.
Oh,
yeah, Eric Bischoff.
Quite right too. Christopher Jazzcat says, let's go, Luke. SRS is like Sammy Guevara, who is like Daffy Duck. It's funny as fuck when he gets owned. Hashtag jam that jack. Fuck the revival. Shelby Fielding says, thank you for the weekly distraction, gents and ladies. With Cena possibly being a generous donator to Shad's memorial, was wondering what moment led to your peak Cena hatred and what match moment led you to coming back around? That's a very interesting question. For me, I think for me, like peak Cena, like I've never really like hated John Cena that much, but for me, peak Cena hatred is probably beating Bray at WrestleMania 30, just for the fact that it felt so needless, and I really, really loved Bray's character at the time. And what brought me back around was his US title invitational. That's what brought me back onto John Cena. What about y'all?
Yeah, I got two moments. Beating Edge like the week after he won the title. Really needless. And the Nexus, really, that was where I was like, fuck this, I hate this guy so much and I'm supposed to like him. But it was the US title tournament that totally turned me around, where he essentially just had the best match on TV every week.
Yeah, it was amazing. What about you guys?
There was that polarizing, well, no, it wasn't polarizing, because this was after I think Bryan beat him, I think, but when he beat Bray Wyatt and Rusev at back-to-back WrestleManias, and both of them were on the ascent, those sucked.
What brought you back around, or have you not been brought back around, Sean?
I've definitely been brought back around. I miss the guy. I think they should have filmed like 50 matches with him while he was at the Performance Center, but him not being around so much, probably the brand split again, because I think that since the brand split, he's been like, whenever he shows up, I'm pretty excited about it.
Fair. Alex?
My hatred started with his feud with Edge, because I was a huge Edge fan growing up. And then it came back around with his feud with AJ Styles, because I actually enjoyed his matches with AJ Styles.
That SummerSlam match when I just put over AJ clean.
I was there.
Me too.
Yay!
So Nathan says, first ever SC, which explains the latest of this. So good to have Plumpy back. Can Zane please play the next round as Russo bro? Scott Farrell says, have some money, because there's no way you'll be able to monetize this with SRS dropping promos. AJ Phoebe says, I'm literally paying money to correct you, Adam. Main event of SummerSlam 2000 was not Cena. Edge was Cena Orton. I'm disappointed no one else picked up on that. Otherwise, I still love this show. Sorry. +2 Comedy Gaming says, hey, Adam, any chance you could do it how WWE could have booked, where you book rumored storylines like China as world champion, Bray wrestles the sister Abigail before that mysterious face of the mumps, Jesus Christ. Justin Bieber hosts Mania 27. China's world champion I can get behind, but why do you want those other two? Anon Mouse says, I'm about to get a tattoo of OG Masked Kane on my forearm. If you had to get a tattoo of a wrestler, who would it be? Also, I'll donate all of my Horace Hogan figure money if you get Alexa Bliss on. I'm not cool enough to get the Fiend.
Well, I already have a Kenny Omega tattoo, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Of him or?
No, it's like a. I'll try to get up. Hold on. It's on my leg. I can't really show you. Do you kind of see it?
Oh,
okay.
I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little devil cleaner Kenny Omega. Also trying to cover up. Sorry.
Luke,
If I
what
were to
about
get
you?
one, it would ironically be Giant Gonzalez, and it would be like sleeve length.
A full body. Just
Yes.
That's nice.
I'd probably be a silhouetted Raven, or like a teddy bear Kane, like OG Kane, but like as a teddy bear. I think it'd be really cute.
Oh, maybe like Angle's medals or something. Like he's one of my favorites ever. And not like medals like on my chest. That would be terrible. But just like a little something. I don't know.
Not like Brock Lesnar's sword.
I mean, like Brock Lesnar already has the sword, so I feel like I'd be copying him, but like that's what I've always wanted. Anakin JMT says, Queen of the Ring looking great in that toga and making Andy look like a pleb. Prime Maguire, I love QuizzleMania. This has been keeping me sane while I make characters and movesets all day in WWE 2K19. Come on, Brian. Phenomenal Zara says, I know your love for both professional wrestling and various games. Would you be interested in trying Super Jaws Indie Supercard trading game? If so, I can get them to send you all a set to try. Always up for trying new games, especially if it's a wrestling card game or board game, 100%. Just discarding the last attempted facade of a toga there, Shawn.
I mean, I won. The thing is, you all tried to make this like WrestleMania 9, and I showed up like Hulk Hogan and buried everybody.
Wow.
Damn. I had Ole Davis over here like going, no, go in there, beat them. It's okay. Beat everybody. And I said, okay, brother.
William Buena says, I see why Wrestle Talk uses Fightful's news reports. Shawn is brilliance personified. Go, Luke. That is probably the most infuriating super chat we've had so far. Brandon Bishop says, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a chicken man. Bork, bork, bagork. Jam that jam. It's amazing what people will spend their money on. All hail the Queen. Simple Crisis. Jam that jam. Andy's connection is crap. I'm rooting for Shawn Ross Sapp. Bourbon Booty says, thank you all for entertainment week after week. Also, never forget Cesaro failed miserably when trying to orally please a ring post. Oh, I've just damn, man. Damn. Harrison Bree says SRS is, you know what, we should change. There we go. Harrison Bree, SRS is the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be in QuizzleMania history. Yeah. The Only Lemon says, can't wait till we get a takeover match of Adam versus Mia Yim for the right to marry Keith Lee. I will shoot on her. Also got to support my fellow Oregon guy. Let's go, Brian. Start recording. I have an induction tomorrow for a new job, so I'm watching this to help with the nerves. Wish me luck, Crizzle Crew. Good luck with your new job.
Good luck.
Revia Gaming 17 says, today is my brother Hunter's birthday, and he would love if you would tell him happy birthday, please. It would mean the world to him. 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Lovely. Aew Bertha says, I think we should take a second and appreciate the fact that we live in a time where we have some of the best wrestlers, best promotions, pulling together the best stories. More love and less bullying, IWC. Love from Vancouver. Here. Keith Below says, YouTube wouldn't let me use the P in that word. Also, friendly reminder that Jericho once had a ladder enema. Matthew Sun says, donated purely for Brian getting skipped over. I'm in the W3 section. Jam that jam, y'all. JL says, Shawn Ross Sapp has broken more wrestling news than any other outlets for over 3 years and has surpassed Ryan Satin, Dave Meltzer, and everyone else. Fightful.com is a must if you are a wrestling fan. Very nice of you to donate to the stream, Shawn. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Aaron Ramon says, I won't do what you tell me would have made a perfect theme for the contrarian SRS and his lack of commitment to the toga party. And it's a fact that he had a sheet in the room. Anyway, never mind. Any chance of a tag team QuizzleMania? Interesting. Quoth the Regan, never Ford. This should be a game in QuizzleMania called Who Broke This Wrestling News Story First? And the answer should always be Shawn Ross Sapp. Again, like, we don't mind you setting your bots on us, Shawn, as long as they pay. Evan Reich, just a friendly reminder that Ric Flair once suplexed Nikita Koloff so hard that his balls popped out of his tights and the referee fixed it for him on television. Wrestling, the worst and the best. Azo Smith says Raw is red, SmackDown is blue. Vince made Trish bark like a dog and choked out his daughter too. Thank you for this. Also, let's not forget Sasha's last reign was 8 days. Well, that's just made everyone sad. Ace had done.
But what about the women's tag titles? Show those.
Oh, no, very good, very good. Ace had done. Friendly reminder to Hat Cesaro kisses a ring post on the teeth. Oh, Jesus. McGeek1 super chatting one more time today. This is my favorite part of the week. I always look forward to watching these. Helps me keep my mind out of the gutter, and I get to see Shawn win back his title. Thank you. Hashtag JTJ. Kyle McVicker says, will Brian ever review my recommendation of ECW Anarchy Rules 1999? I'm not sure, I'm afraid. Sarah Luna says, chose this over watching the NASA rocket launch. Have no regrets. Question for everyone. Who's your favorite current NJP, New Japan Pro Wrestling wrestler?
It's always Tanahashi.
Fair. I'm an Okada man myself.
This will be incredibly unsurprising since you all hate me, but I like Hiroki Goto a lot.
Oh, Goto's so cool, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
He does the coolest moves.
Yeah.
Best entrance theme.
Yeah.
Alex, anything for you?
Naito's great.
Yeah, I almost thought Naito. Those suits. Oh,
so good.
Michael Riley just gave us $10. Thank you. Michael Davey says, sorry to confuse earlier. Where does Mania 35, the one I went to, stack up compared to others? Upper Luke is like, come on, Luke. Ah, gotcha. Where did Mania 35 stack up compared to others? Mania 35 is brilliant. It's just too fucking long, man.
Yeah.
It's like, if this was in the era, like if this was like WrestleMania 31, they just trimmed out all the matches that, you know, you didn't necessarily need and had that be 3.5, 4 hours, it would be regarded as one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. I think it's some amazing stuff on it.
It peaked with Miz Dad. I mean, we all love Mania and everything, but it peaked with Miz Dad.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't need like Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio.
No.
Yeah.
They kept it brief, to be fair.
They did.
And I will add this, it did not need Triple H versus Batista going
half an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
On and on. Good Lord.
Michael Davies says, so Tyron Kidd says, Roses are red, Ric Flair versus Sting. The next biggest thing, SRS versus Queen of the Ring. Rep that NY. Big Marseille says, what is all of your favorite non-WWE entrance themes? Also jam that jam, and never forget John Cena's nose kissed Seth Rollins' knee. I am a huge fan of Jushin Thunder Liger's theme. It's so good. Icarino Jushin, I believe it's called. It's so great. So
good.
All right. What about you guys?
Castellina Ray.
I like Cody Rhodes. It was not good live.
No, Down Straight can't sing live.
When Adam
Alex.
Cole was in Ring of Honor, I like that one.
Very nice. I also really like the Young Bucks Super Kick Party, the one they've got in AEW.
ACH in Ring of Honor. That oh man, I love that one.
Dartrain 24 says, this is my third super chat today. Thank you so much. I'm making it because I'm hoping Andy gets a raise so he can stop stealing Wi-Fi as an internet connection. Andy's connection is normally better. Like, he's been on the show many times.
I think it's because his girlfriend's over, and I think she was also using the internet. That's what I think it was. That's my assumption anyway, because she hasn't been previously.
I think they were both at a McDonald's just pulling the public Wi-Fi.
I don't think they're still not open here.
Okay.
They're opening in June, apparently, but Nando's is opening soon as well. Anything to distract from the main news stories of the day. Mike Dempsey says, had to join this an hour in and restarted. Just have to say, if heel SRS doesn't win, I'll shave my head. Good bet that. Leonza Duncan says, is Adam a really common British name? And is it a what culture requirement? There were you and Pacitti. Now I think it's 4 of them now. Why so many? I actually, before going to what culture, I didn't meet a single Adam. And then suddenly there were 5 of us working there. I don't think it's incredibly common. Obviously, it's the first name, the best name. Certainly a lot better than Scene or Shawn, as I believe you pronounce it. Very good.
My best friend when I was at school was called Adam.
Oh, and your best friend, Wrestle Talk, is called Adam.
Yeah.
Nice. Brian Teeth. Brian, what was your favorite pay-per-view to review? Oh. Parvy let Andy out of his cage. Who cares about Big Show being heel or face? Better question is, are Adam and Luke pretending to be face? Ross deserves to be the champ. Let's go, Ross. Again, this groundswell of support for Shawn Ross Sapp in our comments. I don't and won't understand it. Gabriel Rare says, still hoping for a Ruby Riot win, reverse chronological order for the last round. It would be a short round. JK, love Riot. Thanks for the show. Has made me a fan of all guests. Have a great rest of your day/night, everyone. I better change this over. K2KYD.
I know we want to try and rattle through this, but I wasn't on camera when her name was Judy came up on screen, but I laughed uproariously off camera. That was a stroke of genius, sir.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, but I must give credit to the original artist, which is Alex, Queen of the Ring.
My name was Judy.
David Humphrey says Alex might not win, but she's still the queen. Looking forward to the last round. Memories of Alex and Shawn last time was flawless. Jam that jam. K2KYD said my favorite episodes are the one with Shawn Ross Sapp. # embrace the heel. God damn it. Jonathan Francisco says, let me try that. Nerd herd?
Well, I mean, it's a Legend of Zelda tattoo.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I see. Dean 2701 says Shawn Ross Sapp looks like an unmasked villain from Scooby-Doo with that sheet on his shoulders.
and you know what? I got away with it despite all you meddling kids.
Ashling OC says, on a break from work, so said I'd pop in quick to say hi. Looking forward to listening to the podcast version when it's out. Lots of love. Terrell Sitton says, shout out to my Joker friend Josh as we play along. Looking forward to retaining my title. Megafan 6741. Shawn Ross Sapp is the Seth Rollins of QuizzleMania. Shawn Ross Sapp is not cool. Also, Jelly, let's go, Luke.
That same thing got read twice. That was read during the show as well.
It's because you're not cool, Shawn. Robbie Sheeny says, just want to say go team Luke. Oh, it's too soon. Also, Adam, have you considered rebooking Ollie Davis's run as a QuizzleMania jobber? Cheers to you all, Jam that Jam. He does it perfectly. Think Iskay says, hey guys, who do you think is the most underrated WWE champion? And who is the most overrated WWE champion? I mean, he wasn't underrated at the time. Miz is great now, but as a WWE champion, he was pretty shite.
Horrible.
Underrated.
I actually think Diesel was underrated. Because I liked the WrestleMania match. He got that shit feud with Mabel. Like I felt really bad for him, and he was up there. And the match at Survivor Series with Brett, I liked a lot. It introduced WWE to table spots. I thought he was a little bit better than he was given credit for.
I'm going to say Kurt Angle. Just because, like, his original run, he was always portrayed as being crap. But he was the one, like, even like it was his rookie year, he was the one holding the majority of those matches together. Like, No Way Out, 2001, amazing match. It's amazing because of Kurt Angle. And he doesn't get the respect for it. Anyone else got an advance on that before I move on?
Alex?
No.
I was going to say Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. Did he, like, wasn't it like his reign like a month?
I think his feud with Punk was amazing. I just don't think it gets like a lot of
technically he was world heavyweight champion, not WWE champion. So check your facts. Actually, he was world heavyweight champion. So
I remember being with the big dumb fucking spinach shit.
No, afraid not.
I remember it wrong.
It is big dumb shit though. Michael Messer says, hey guys, can't watch live due to being an essential employee. Love you all. Bring home the championship, Alex. Didn't see Noblet says, a while since I've seen an SC. Thanks all involved for the entertainment each week. Hope WT keeps QM, so many abbreviations in this one, even after the crisis, maybe a monthly special. Shout out to Alex, rep the Wrestle Talk female 3%. SRS is sorry, we're out of time. Danny, good game, Shawn. Could you give us a preview of WWE Backstage this week? Wait, I thought you were someone else. # mini Saturn.
Well, to be fair, whatever I report will be on WWE Backstage like 6 hours later.
Danny Average says, good game. James Jones says, don't let this distract you from the fact that Big Show made Drake Maverick wet himself.
Oh, yeah.
And then he pissed on Bobby Roode's robe.
Yeah,
Great.
I remember that.
Wrestling's good. Nicholas Thompson says, how Parts of Unknown should book Shawn Ross Sapp versus Ross Tweddle? Dream feud. Interesting. The newbie, the Grace, has started an hour late, but Shawn will win because he's a true king. Cliff B, the Space Machine. Normally in a QuizzleMania, you got a 25% chance of winning. When you factor in SRS, Knowledge Freak, that becomes a 10% chance to jam that jam. AA96, why is Adam trying to copy the hairstyle of an elderly version of the late Robert Vaughn? Who's Robert Vaughn? I don't know. I'm not going to Google it. We have to go on. Bryant Heath, SRS is getting screwed. He fucking won. All right. Pull your dick in. Tony says, I'm still pulling for Alex. Jam that jam. Love you all. Bacon Rasher, gonna be singing in my sleep. There's only one SRS. Finally got the lady partner with me for QuizzleMania. Was working though. Love to you all, lads and lady. Rian Noctis says, Adam, when you run out of nips at QuizzleMania 5000, I'll be dead by then. You could use your great Photoshop skills to Photoshop nipples onto Chopper and Andy's smooth, bald heads. I hated everything about that super chat. Tyler Woodward said, me and my friends made a podcast, thanks to you guys, called Last Fan Standing. Thanks, you guys. We are on Spotify. Glad to see you back, Adam. Missed you too, mate. Misha Sumra says, proposed new rule. Bid for victory. Whichever competitor gets name checked in the most dollars values of super chats gets plus 20 points. It'd still be fucking Shawn, though, wouldn't it? The Masked Coyote says, greetings from Alaska. Thank you for making our days a little brighter. Go Zane. Vomito Caliente says, as a WrestleMania 9 parody, Ollie should now face SRS for the title for no reason. Benny Boy 004, SRS dropping a pipe bomb. You couldn't even get. No way, Jose. Look, there was a scheduling. Get off our balls. E-Jam King says, I just realized that I act like SRS when I stomp people at video games. It's not being arrogant. It's you're speaking the truth.
No, it's definitely me being arrogant.
And confirm. Simon Gann says, super chatting in to deprive Adam of his sleep. No, I'm getting there before midnight. Shawn, I will take this title and defend it in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe I'll go back to Ring of Honor. Thanks for the laugh. Mermelade Esa Mermelade. Oh, gotcha. Espanol for Jam That Jam. Drew Dennis says, maybe you should get the Solo Monster on to give SRS actual competition. Crossfade Fan 20, I challenge Shawn Ross Sapp. I'll donate $100 to be on an episode of QuizzleMania and take down the cocky heel. Hashtag Jam That Jam.
I just want to say, I did come close.
You did, Luke.
It's not like it was a complete walkover.
No, Luke, it was 113 to 102. There was 11 points in it.
Is that the most points ever scored in a game?
Cumulatively, yes, I think so. I mean, there were 5 of you, but
I mean, I think that means I've got the points per game record too. Holy crap. And the thread count record. This is amazing. I've won the Triple Crown.
Brandon will win. Says, can't wait for Edge versus Orton 3 in Saudi Arabia. The greatest match ever. Backlash. Got to get that Saudi kitching. Dave Humphreys says, SRS might be the champ. Wait.
Okay.
Who is that? Who is that? Alex, who is
Jack.
that? Hi, Jack.
Oh, he's a cutie.
Yes,
Hello.
wow. Look at him.
Hello, Jack. Oh, nothing matters anymore. Sorry for everyone who gave their super chat money. We're just going to talk to Jack for a little bit. Hey, Jack, who's your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler. I'm not too sure. I think I'd go Kurt Angle.
Good choice. Fucking great choice, Jack. You're a true fan.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh, I love him so much. All right, okay. I've got SRS might be the. Thank you. I won't get through it otherwise. God, I want a corgi so much.
My favorite is Luchasaurus.
SRS might be the champ, but Alex is the real winner here. She wore the toga the best tonight and was the real ratings winner. But it was also her downfall as she was trying to keep it PG all night.
I thought this was a charity stream. So... I tried.
You tried. Dean2701, watch an episode of Raw from 2012 and watch a match with The Shield versus Daniel Bryan and CM Punk with the Wyatt family interfering. Anyone else remember that? Leonza Duncan says, oh my God, that's mine too, Alex. HBK versus Brett. Iron Man match is the reason why I love wrestling. This is why Brett and HBK are tied for my favorite wrestler. Double J James Jericho says, is Shawn cosplaying as Kevin Owens whilst wearing a Big Show sumo outfit over his shoulder? Orlando DeLello says, big love to SRS because he loves Toronto, my hometown. Also, private party faction with Street Profits. Great job, everyone. Stay safe. Small Afro Games. Love you guys. Realistically, what are the chances of us small YouTubers getting a shot at the title? Can't wait for Ollie next week. We'll never know what the future holds. Do feel free to email us. Like, our information is out there. Leonza Duncan, I'm guessing JD from NY206 will not be on QuizzleMania anytime soon. Like, genuinely, we don't know. We organize our guests only a week in advance. We're flying by the seat of our pants. Anakin JMT says, what is the worst non-WWE title design? Because you all know the worst period is the Divas title, right, Alex? Worst I mean, do you guys see the Dojo Pro? Yeah, do you guys see the Dojo Pro ones? They're real bad. Like the belts.
Oh yeah. Those aren't good.
Good format. Terrible belt. Any advance on that, guys?
TNT Championship. That belt sucks.
It legitimately isn't finished, which sucked for them. But yeah, off the top of my head, the Dojo Pro sucks. The 24/7 sucks too, real bad.
Yeah. I am so happy SRS won USA. Johnny Garcia says, stop playing that annoying as fuck greatest match ever song. And
absolutely not. Get fucked. I'm going to play it more. In fact, I'm going to play it now because I can.
What is this?
So this is something that Pete created.
I love it.
Oh gosh, thank you. Let's move over. Her name was Judy. Anakin JMT gave us $20. Shawn, you need to get Alex on a post-show podcast, maybe Backlash. You can troll people by telling people Alex will be on to get people excited, only to have it be the Queen instead of Mr. Sour Grapes. Also, she'd be great.
Sour Graps. We have an angry guy on our website who reviews shows negatively and calls it Sour Graps, but I'm actually going to have Louis Dangor on after Backlash, but I do need Alex on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, awesome. Let's do it.
Wrestle Talk Zone, Louis Dangor, and it does say Mr. Sour Graps here. I misread. I'm sorry. Pavi let Andy out of his cage. Adam, are you acting the Kurt Angle illegitimate son story? Luke is your son, and you keep giving him chance after chance. Ross is your real son. Look at the same hairline. My hairline is here, thank you.
I've got the old widow's peak.
Yeah, you're receding back. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm very much losing my hair, but I'm just doing the monk thing. Yeah, like, all my hair is losing from back here.
I'm not losing. I've just always had the little widow's peak.
Alex, I see what you're doing. Alex, I see what you're doing. Go fuck yourself.
I literally just donated my hair a few months ago. My hair was luscious, Alex.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Luke, any comments?
Pretty good hair.
Yeah, I mean, I miss having my, hair, but my long hair in particular.
I remember it was one long hair that you sort of wrapped around your head like a sort of soft serve ice cream.
Oh yeah. And that's when, I don't know if I told this on the podcast before, but the reason I did shave my hair is because I went in to get my hair cut, and the lady that was cutting my hair, I said, just shaved around the sides and trimmed on top. She went to cut, and then she just turned the thing off and goes, "You do realize this isn't working, right?"
You should grow just a ponytail in the very back. Nobody does that, and somebody needs to do
Paul
that.
Heyman did it, didn't he?
Yeah, okay, you're right. But he still kept the stuff up top.
He tried.
He tried.
And then back
actively shave everything else, but keep that one piece growing.
Like he had a ponytail made almost exclusively of like sideburn hair that he just kind of like
amazing.
There was nothing on top report. I love it. Where are we? Azo Smith says, not sure if it's just me, but I might like the Banks versus Bailey feud to be Bailey as the heel and Sasha as the face. Am I crazy for that? I think that's what they're going for. I think that's what SummerSlam is going to be, is face Sasha versus heel Bailey.
Yep.
Adam Prophet says, Pacitti not coming on here is the equivalent of having the invasion without Goldberg, NWO, Flair, or Sting. Give us what we want. Congratulations, SRS. Go Eagles.
Moorhead State. Wow. No way they didn't look that up.
Ribmus Prime says, how about a round where Adam says an obscure indie name and everyone has to guess what famous wrestler that was? That's not a bad idea. Previous gimmicks. Pretty good round. William Buena says, I have to say that Shawn is like Seth Rollins, the QuizzleMania Messiah. Aaron Austin, hi from Adelaide, Australia. Always look forward to QuizzleMania Day. It's like second Christmas. Thanks for all that you do. Jam that jam. Dylan Voorhees says, Luke, have you played the Final Fantasy VII remake? I'm nerding out. You should check it out, bro. P.S. SRS is hot as fuck.
Everybody wants a piece of the Dong Lord.
I have not played it. No, I played the demo. Did not like the combat, and I thought the voice acting was shonky AF. But I will play it at some point.
Darby Jack says,
but I've got to play Doom first.
I really want to play Doom Eternal. Darby Jack says, I spent 2 hours staring at Luke's left nipple and feel like we've grown closer as a result. Love you, Luke. Dylan from Cork says, no matter what the result, Luke Owen will always be Wrestle Talk / Part Fun Knowns #1. Wait, hang on a second. Go fuck yourself. And Chris Hamilton has just given us £5. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the super chats. We've done it in record time. Shawn, this is for you, my friend.
Thanks. As you know, I am incredibly humbled by this accolade, this achievement. I thought it would be a little bit more difficult because of the nature of the competition, but honestly, this was the easiest one thus far. I'm confused by that, but a win is a win is a win. I wanted bronze because I wanted to complete the set. I wanted to get first, second, third, but you know, there are always other opportunities for you to find people. It's just, I would prefer you to find better people.
Wow.
We'll work on that for you.
Okay, not better people. I think they're good people. I just think they're not as smart as they should be. Maybe. Does that sound better? I didn't want to sound offensive.
Wow.
Beat me by like 10 points, dude. Come on, man.
It's the same the last time. What the hell?
It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
Whatever.
I just hit you with a Vin Diesel quote.
Inches always matter. That's what
You're all champions to me, except for Shawn, who is the actual champion. Luke, I set all this up for you to be the greatest QuizzleMania champion of all time.
Pretty sure you set me up to fail, but yeah.
You almost didn't. God bless T-Hawk. He was, for one moment, our shining beacon of hope. Thank you so much to our guests. Thank you for our absent guests. First of all, thank you to Andy at Andy Datson WT, and of course Brian Zane at Z-Man Brian Zane. And thank you very much to Alex at Queen of the Ring G, Sean Ross Sapp at Sean Ross Sapp, Luke Owen. This is Luke Owen. Have yourselves an amazing rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are. Jam that jam.
Jam that jam.
We'll see you next week for a very special WrestleMania 10. Bye, everyone.